This is episode.
That's why I said the girl filled this up with pineapple.
Oh shit, nigga, gotta make sure you see you, nigga.
Here it is. It's pineapple.
Yeah.
It'll be
I
alright.
like to drop it down a little bit. What you do?
I'm trying to get content across right now.
You said the contract high.
Content.
Oh yeah, this one's way stronger. You can't handle this one.
I don't need no fucking look on this beat.
Man, let me get my. Hey, y'all got an iPhone charger because I'm gonna be bar hopping later, and I just need to make sure my phone.
Yeah, I got plenty of iPhone chargers.
They're team Android.
That's good? It already started?
Y'all
Yes,
team
Hold on, let me
Android.
see. What? We team iPhone.
Wow. Oh, you got iPhone? Okay,
Yes.
good. Put my phone on charger
See,
real quick while we filming.
See, that shit not finna.
Oh, you charging your device right now?
Yeah. I'm gonna charge while I'm on the show.
Okay, go ahead.
I got you, Anthony. I got you.
Yes,
I think it's like,
I got you.
Right, you put my charger on. Wow, you see how you got one of you? But you
You
didn't
good?
have us? Did you post
Yeah.
one with us?
All right, just making sure. All right, yo, what's going on? It's your main man Humvee.
it's your boy DB.
And this is the Truckcast episode number.
17. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally.
Y'all really?
Wait,
I like what y'all
120.
I love it.
It's
120, man.
I just told you that. Now we gotta start the whole show over, man.
Episode number 120 of the
Never gave
Truckcast.
you niggas money.
And you know what we do here.
What we do?
We talk about relationships. We talk about love. Dating issues.
Dating issues.
Marriage.
If you like it, put a ring on it. Meet me at the altar. I mean, feeling it.
Let's talk about sex. Oh, my bad. My
Oh,
bad.
wait, that's the other one.
Wait, we not. They, yeah.
I don't not like you.
And we talk about how to find love and stay in love longer than 60 days.
Yes, sir.
Because it's tough out here.
That's the average these days. It's
That's
so
the
bad.
average.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Damn, 60
we tryna-
days, though?
Hopefully we can build it.
We gotta do better.
Well,
I like what y'all doing here at Truckcast. Y'all keep pushing forward.
Thank you.
Let us host real quick. Go ahead.
As you can see, we have some guests in the back of the truck tonight. We have some guests in the back of the truck. You know what? Without further ado,
Without further or ado.
go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hey guys, I'm Ashley, one of the co-hosts for Act Up, and I am here with.
It's your girl Chai, other half of Act Up.
Act up.
What does chai mean? Like chai you put on a baked potato?
Like chai,
Not
please.
Chai.
Not
It's-
chives. How
It's
dare
Chai.
you?
CHY. It's short for China.
Man, I mean, well, at least, everybody like chai.
Yes, because you gotta let them know China,
everybody
and
do
it's
like
not
chives.
spelled.
It's China, CHY. Two
CHY.
N's and an A.
You should have quizzed them to see if they can spell your name right.
I would have got it wrong. I mean, I would have got it right.
Nah, you would have got it definitely wrong.
Definitely
Like to my
wrong.
child.
What you drinking on first off? What's in your cup?
Girl, this that Tito Jackson.
Tito.
Oh,
drink.
not
It ain't
Tito.
quite the real thing, but it look like him.
Not Fred, right? Tito.
So, Ashley
Yes.
and Chai.
That's right. I mean, well, so actually, let's do Ash. Yeah.
Ash
So fetch.
and Chai.
Ash and Chai.
So tell us a little bit about Act Up Podcast. How did you guys get started?
Potato Oasis.
Where did it come from?
She's
And
our
why do a podcast?
All right, great question, actually. So we started Act Up literally about 10 weeks ago. And the crazy thing is, so Chai and I, we've been best friends. This is my best friend, my sister, soulmate, all that great stuff. We've been so cool. Like, we've had the best of the best talks. I think on average, what's the longest that we stay on the phone? Like, since high school, what's the average time? Tell the people the average time.
Okay, maybe 3 hours and 15 minutes.
3 hours and 15 minutes
Beat it.
average every day when we talk.
Beat
and
it.
we talk. We beat it.
No,
Man, I ain't never been no like guys that say they be having boy talk for 3 hours.
Yeah, y'all
Please. So literally, okay, so average time,
Or
3 hours and 15 minutes.
The hell y'all talking about?
Right, what y'all talking about? I know the
Oh.
football games ain't that lit. Okay? So, all right, so anyways, we would talk and we would just, our conversations would be so real. Like, we would talk about our life, day-to-day woes, like what we would be, struggling with, dealing with emotionally, mentally, in relationships
Absolutely.
and things like that. And so that's just been the course of our relationship, and I think that's honestly how we built our bond, right, sis?
Mm-hmm.
Because we were so real, and it was a judgment-free zone. It was like we could share deep, like dark secrets, and not even have to worry about feeling like, damn girl, what you mean you did such and such? Right. That's just kind of how our relationship has always been. And so people would get little glimpses of it, of like on our personal Instagram pages. And we were like, literally, so we're 29, obviously. We're about to have our 30th B-Day in a few days.
Turn up.
Yes. The 20s was who, child?
It was 20s.
It was our 20s. Shout out to the 20-somethings out there. Okay, enjoy it. But so we literally was like, let's start a podcast to where we can deliver real, raw, and relatable content to where people can honestly be like, damn, I'm really experiencing the same shit.
Right.
So that's how we started Active, sis, right?
Yeah.
I
love it.
Yeah. And we're so grateful that you guys like allowed us to come on and really even speak and share our platform, because we know y'all been doing this for a little minute.
We're super humble, super grateful.
Hey, thank you guys so much for coming on. It's been a long time. Like we've been working and
Man, we had to reschedule about 4 times.
Yeah. So I'm glad to get you guys on the show with us tonight. So shout out to everybody that's watching us. Make sure you guys tune in on Facebook Live, YouTube, all our
social
Apple,
media platforms. Apple, Stitcher,
all that. Stitcher,
Snapchat, Tumblr.
Tumblr.
Damn, Tumblr, sis.
Quit playing. And Black Twitter. We're on there. I stay on there. So
OnlyFans, ready.
before we get started.
Oh my God. Man, pass the Tito's to the back.
What I say?
Before we get started, do you guys have a PSA?
Is
Now
that
tell them what a
anything a PSA is a public service announcement. Anything that you want to get off your chest about anything that's going on in the area of your life, it's anything. If you want to give somebody advice, you want to tell these niggas stop coming out here with these fake ass G-Shocks, or anything you want to anything you want to talk about, anything, just go ahead and put it out there. Or say, I hate dating these buy one get one free niggas out here taking me to Applebee's.
Dollar store.
Chili's 2 for $20. Oh, y'all know y'all knew about them 2 for $20s at Chili's.
Yes, we do.
Oh.
Eating that shit all the time. Know what you talking about?
They said we ain't got no problem, and she better not have a problem either.
At all.
You ain't getting no steak $8.48 and get
Guys,
84.
$8.48.
I'm not single, but if
You get
somebody
84.
did try to pull a 2 for $20s at Chili's,
Girl, if you like him, you gonna take that shit. Ain't got time.
You feel me?
first off,
Ain't got time for that. Come on, man.
Okay.
Come on, Shy. Child, if you like that boy,
where is that child?
Child, if you
Most of
like
my
that boy,
sisters do not.
Child, if you like that boy, you gonna be like, girl, he took me.
You about to be 30. You doing 2 for 20?
He took me to Applebee's.
Right?
You doing 2 for
You know how it happens in the horror movies, right?
I'm just talking.
Tread lightly.
Girl, he took me.
Nah,
He took me to
2 for
Applebee's,
20s
but he was
give me
so
high
handsome.
school.
High school.
We used to do that after football
It
games.
ain't gotta be all the way steak 48, but give me RuPaur. Give me that, you know,
What
RuPaur.
the hell
I ain't gonna even say.
What that early
I'm not gonna
week?
say all of your Cheesecake Factory,
Look.
Grand Lux.
Yeah, I say all of
Okay, we'll set up for Cheddars.
Nah,
Cheddar.
RuPaur.
Cheddar.
Cheddars.
Okay, Cheddars is a vibe. They got good drinks,
Yeah.
right, baby? They got good drinks.
But not nothing that's
You
like
get
no
one drink
2 for
minimum.
1 special. Don't do that to me. Don't do that.
well.
I'm gonna take you because they got a special.
If you like him,
Don't do
it
that.
don't matter where he
But
take.
don't.
you.
But here's the thing:
Thank
if you
you.
think higher,
That's
than
the
me,
PSA
don't
right
do
there.
that.
Okay, that's your PSA.
That's the PSA right there.
Child friendly. I totally agree with you, but don't do that if you think highly of me.
You
See,
scared me
that
about
makes me feel like
you
that makes me think you
understand me.
highly of
I ain't
me.
gonna lie, I feel like when a dude try to like like you said, after high school and he trying to do a 2 for 20, that mean either he don't have his shit together or he taking multiple females out a week. So he trying to balance his financial situation. You know, 2 for 20, you can probably swing by
2 for
2,
25.
3, you know.
25.
Don't
That's a red. Y'all know how we just had the red flag segment?
That's a red flag?
Don't 2 for 1
Flag on the plate.
Because I want to take you out and enjoy your conversation.
Come on, man.
Look into your eyes. Buy you delicious food.
Look here.
That's a red flag.
Chili's food
You get the
don't even
same
get
steak
like
and
that no
shrimp.
more.
Look here, D
At
Busy.
Applebee.
Look here, D Busy. You're gonna full price me, goddammit. You hear me?
Sure, I'm doing that shit because I'm black.
No, I don't care what color you is. You gonna full price me. You ain't
What
gonna
is
do for one special
you
me.
gonna full price
Full
me?
price
I've
me.
never- that's new.
Even if the
Okay.
full price is $20.
Girl, you
Don't
better,
two for one
you
special
better put that shit on the t-shirt.
So we can't have standards now? Is that what they saying? Steve?
I mean,
I think that's what they
you
saying.
better put that shit on the t-shirt. Shit. I'm about to market that
Y'all don't want.
Because 13
Girl, you
feet
better
I
straight.
don't know
full price
how
me.
raw really done cut truck cast is. Cause I'm about
Yeah,
to say,
that
Go ahead and say what you gotta say.
Say what you gotta
Ain't nobody got
say.
time for that shit, child.
y'all don't want y'all dick
Y'all-
half sucked.
Oh,
So why you gonna have take us to special night?
that
huh?
part? Yeah, and I like that, sis, because they
She don't
definitely
know how to
want
do
that.
it. Well,
She can't rock the mic right.
Touche.
See? Touche. There we go.
You toasting that shit.
Yeah, you better get your Tito Jackson up in the house. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? You say like a motherfucker. God damn.
Come on, Charles.
What that thing have to? All right. All right. Thank you.
We got a truck fashion?
Got a truck fish.
Okay, we have a truck fashion. A truck fashion here is when our truck cashers, all our fans from all over the world, like Belize and Honduras, they call in to us, they write in to us, and they ask for some of the best professional advice that you can ever have here, right here in the truck cash. You don't go to a therapist. You come to us, Humvee and DB.
You get in that truck.
You get in that truck.
Get in the truck and we tell you what it is.
I like that.
That's what we do.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, we
You guys
know you
ready?
like it. That's why you in the truck.
We was born ready,
Who's
first
got
off.
questions first answer?
Oh, they wrote a lot, girl.
All right, here we go.
They even changed the font.
I think you ran out of eat.
So you talking about? We can end the show.
Hey man, Ashley, man. Hey,
We can go
say man,
outside.
say come. We get this in here.
You know what?
All we got is time.
Okay, I'll make.
We got time. Come on, Charles. We can handle the show. We don't need Ashley no more. I hear talk about nigga printer and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
My printer ain't do nothing to you.
The people didn't.
I'ma get some
really-
more.
Okay, all right.
All right.
Hey.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Now,
It did. You see the fade. You see the
Okay,
fade.
I see the
All right, here we go.
type of fade.
What's going on, guys? I'm a guy, and I think I got myself in a predicament. I met this chick, and she was nice. She was a nice, slim thing. By the way, I don't have a particular type. I like who I like. Our interactions have been cool, nothing serious. We are both serial dating, and she and I are on each other's rotation. So as I'm taking different women out, I met another young lady, and she is nice and thick. Our interactions have been going well too. Miss Thick and I were on the phone one night, and she told me,
we'll call her Miss Thick.
yeah, that's
I
what.
like that. I like
Miss
that.
Thick.
boy.
Miss Thick and I were on the phone one night, and she told me that she knew one of the women I was frequently seeing. I was clueless, but when she said her name, I knew it was my nice slim thing that she was speaking of. She straight up told me that she and her pretty much are best friends, and they talk. So I guess the talk mean like they talk, I guess. Miss Thick then said, I know you ain't fucking her yet, so you need to decide who you want. I told her I'm not fucking anyone. I'm trying to find the right one, so there can be only one.
Oh, brother.
Damn, that nigga rhyme right there. The phone conversation was left inconclusive, and I'm not sure what should I do. My nice slim thing I've been knowing for about 90 days, and Miss Thick I've only known 30 days. Should I choose one of the best friends, or should I let them both go? Signed, Middleman. That's Middleman.
Ooh,
I like that.
sweet in the middle.
Oh, wait a minute.
You know,
No, my sweet in the middle.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, go ahead.
So
What do you guys
first,
think?
okay, first off. So he clearly said, if I heard it correctly, I've got myself into a predicament. What the first row? Hold on, Humvee. Read that first line one more time. I wanna
Okay.
make sure I heard
What's going on, guys? I'm a guy, and I think I got myself in a predicament.
that part. He got himself.
Himself.
Himself. See, y'all gotta pay. Y'all know
okay.
us women. We look into the details.
The
Okay,
deets.
so he got himself into this predicament. Now, let's be
You got a
real.
Bible, bro?
I-
Yeah, you keep it. You gonna need it with that one, bro. Lord Jesus.
I do it all day. It's cool.
Father God. Keep
We
the
look
Bible.
into the details. That's the Scorpio.
Okay.
That's the
Keep the
Scorpio
Bible.
in us.
Scorpio.
Keep
So-
the Bible.
Oh, okay.
So he said he got
one? This
himself
one, the
into the
paper.
predicament,
Oh, the paper
guys.
one.
And let's be real. He's talking about, should I let both of them go. He not finna let both of them go. He not. And the chick, which one said, I know you're not fucking her yet, so you need to make a decision?
The
Miss
Okay, Miss
Thick kind of feisty.
I ain't gonna lie, cause I'm a Thickums myself, and I just feel like
You like
Thickums got the upper hand. But then again, it depends on the man. What you think? I feel like it depends.
know.
He needs to
Miss
determine.
Thick only 30 days and Slim
But I ain't gonna
30
lie.
days.
Depending on the man, if he's not secure within himself, he may not be able to handle a voluptuous woman because voluptuous women, they have a lot of attention. You know, like these stallions are out here, and so
take them to church. What was that?
Cause you got girls out here buying it,
What is anything?
and you got some girls out here, you know, that's what baby they born with it. So, you know what I'm saying? Like he gonna have to really do some soul search
Wow.
because he don't want to settle. See that word settle just
Okay, so
that's real big in 2021 these days.
Deeper in them.
Oh,
When they thicker, you come.
I can put my whole
that's
thing.
oh,
oh,
wow.
boy, over there spitting that pimp game.
Right, hold on now. Hold
They
on.
back strong as
I
hell.
ain't hear that.
I have
Oh, my
never.
bad.
When you slimmer, you come. What you said?
When you
I ain't
slimmer,
sure
you
when you-
come quicker.
No,
Hold on, wait.
So
Let
you
me
deeper in them.
Deeper
When you
in
slimmer,
them.
you deeper in them. When you're thicker,
That
you
mean
come
you
quicker.
hitting the bones or what?
Well.
Yeah.
You hitting bones, okay. But when you think
Bones
you
make a
come
moan.
quicker.
Yeah.
Okay, now that's true.
At this
Yeah,
point,
that's
I'm not quite sure.
No,
it's
you hitting
thick
that.
anymore.
You hitting that.
What are you talking about,
Wait,
Charles?
Wait, what
I
Charles
don't- I
say?
don't know what's thick
You call
anymore.
it child.
What's kid?
Charles, how tall are you?
Okay, y'all. So what?
How tall are you?
I'm 5'3" and a
And
quarter.
give me a
We're
weight.
in here
Give
with
me a
3
weight.
men, sis.
Estimated
Let's
weight?
ask them.
Give me a weight. Give me an estimated weight.
I'm gonna say 155.
You
Sis,
fit.
you
That
thick.
Donald Trump. That Donald
If
Trump.
you thick, no, she's slim
She's slim
thick.
thick. Anything
I'm
under
thick,
140
sis.
is.
You ever seen that Donald Trump? Where you go?
Yeah.
So-
I'm like thick.
I barely made the line for
Yeah,
thick.
guys.
You think?
Dang, sis,
Gotta
you
be
gonna
140 and under.
Yeesh.
Shit, you gotta be 130,
I'm
135 in
Yeah,
there.
you are short.
And people forget about the height. I was a good personal trainer.
That's part two.
No, but
Because
the
I'm
height.
I like the height.
175.
I like that.
Do I look
And
175?
how tall are you? You about like what, 5'9"?
I'm 5'6". I got heels on right now,
Oh,
but
yeah, you
I'm
do.
5'6".
And you won what?
I'm 175.
Ship me
Mm.
A
fine.
solid
Shit.
175.
Now, child, we didn't get your take on Mr. Middleman. What do you think? What do you think he should do? Think he should choose one of them or let them both go? Because
I think he needs to. I mean, I think he needs to choose. You know, he honestly needs to just draw the line and choose. Those are very simple words, harder to do.
Right,
But a real man is not gonna have any problem doing this because he's gonna almost feel enticed by the decision. He's like, man, I need to lean a rock one way or the other. I can't just walk away. It don't make sense to walk away. It doesn't.
Okay, wait. Because they both. Hold on now.
Wait a minute.
So they both said ooh. So fellas, y'all both said ooh when she said it's hard to choose. So why is it hard to choose exactly? Is what I'm trying to figure out.
Because he's having fun. I'm thinking he's.
No,
he's
we
having
asking
fun.
y'all real quick. Is it really hard to choose?
You
If
don't choose.
if y'all was in his predicament,
You don't
would it be hard to
choose.
choose?
Listen here. What's his name? Middleman.
Middleman.
This is what you do, middleman.
Tell
You
him,
play
talk to
that
him.
middle.
He said
You
play
play
the
that middle.
You play that middle.
You play the center. You direct traffic. When anything come in, you block it. Or sometimes you even got to take it to the hole.
I feel like he lost his middle though. Once Thickums caught on, you lost your middle.
Thickums
And now
wasn't
you
playing.
can't play the middle because she already didn't.
Right,
put,
she's shutting that down.
stipulations
She's
on
Let me
it.
shutting
tell you.
that down.
Well, let me tell you a
She
story
already
about.
gave you ultimatum.
Let me tell you a story about summer 17.
That's yours.
Stuff was
That's
good.
yours. That's yours.
That must have been a good summer
16.
because he said summer 17.
Was amazing.
Was amazing. Boy, that's summer 17 was something else about that.
I think you know what? I think he should let them both go.
You think he should really let them both go?
Wow. He said he liked the slinger. Why would he let her go? Miss Stickham came in
I feel
last
like
minute.
because he's
Let
gonna
her
be
go.
doing comparison, y'all. Like
you tripping.
when you didn't had a little taste of something.
But he ain't
Well,
taking
he
her.
haven't had sex with neither one of them yet.
Oh, he has.
Yeah.
Okay, middleman. Well, if you haven't had sex with both of them,
That's why I said let them both go.
You're actually in
Yeah.
a good predicament. It's not as bad as we probably had perceived it when we read
Right.
this. Because I was about to say, if you didn't have sex with either Slimums, slim
not
thing.
Slim.
I don't know, whatever.
She did say slimlums. I like that.
Yes,
It kind of work. It kind of
Slimlums.
but I was gonna say if you had
Say slimlums.
yes,
Let me holler at you. Slimlums.
not
Slimlums.
Slim Jim,
Let me
but
try
Slim
Slimlums.
Jim.
Fuck with you, man. I'm trying to fuck with you. Damn,
But
that's tricky,
I was
bro.
about to say, if he had got that little taste or something, then I feel like Middleman was gonna be finding himself doing the comparison game,
I think Miss Thick
And-
probably would have got him. Probably would have got him right.
huh?
Thick.
Miss Thick probably would have
Oh,
got
she,
him.
like you said,
Yeah.
she's feisty. She's
Right,
feisty. We
right,
like
right.
that.
She
right,
said,
right,
"Baby,
right.
you need to choose."
Yeah,
You know, she
definitely.
said, "Cause nigga, look, you
Fine.
have the best of
Yeah.
both worlds. You can have a best of no worlds."
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Middleman. Hopefully you choose wisely. And
There we go. That's the best answer.
right.
Choose wisely.
Oh shit.
Continue sending us those truckfessions. Truckcast2018 at gmail.com.
That's truckcast at 2018 at
That was a good one.
gmail.com.
Boom. I know you want to ask your question.
Okay, ladies. Now before we have a conglomerate of men that watch the show and women with all sexual preferences. Before guys jump in thy inbox and be like, "Hey man, who that shit? Let them know your age, your dating status, sign, and what you are looking for in a companion. And if you have a companion, watch what you say.
I'll go first. So, my age, I'm 29.
This is child, y'all.
Talk
This
to
is
him.
young child in the mix.
Young child.
You so pretty, sis.
Oh, thank you.
Child.
I'ma hide my best friend every time.
You know, like more it's like, she alright.
Boo, I don't need you to tell me. I know what's going on here. But anyway,
Damn,
I'll be
overconfident.
30th, November 4th. So y'all just get
Happy
ready.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Thank you.
birthday.
Whatever.
I am actively single.
Actively, I like that.
I don't know that I'm.
Put me down inside these, man.
That's what they gonna say. I'm trying to tell you. That's-
Nigga.
I don't know that I'm actively dating, but I am open to
Okay.
options.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not the type of girl. I don't just go out and be looking for stuff. I just
Right.
be out. Like I'm gonna go out in public,
Mm-hmm.
and if somebody's in the museum and they like a piece, they may.
So you're not a serial.
Hey, yo, Sean, what up, man? Before with you, man? You can't do that?
You got a
Say little red. Say red.
Oh
Say
my
red.
God.
You niggas still do that?
Yeah.
You niggas still do that? Oh,
Hey,
man.
bro.
I can't wait to do that shit later on tonight. I'm gonna do that shit. Say red. Red, fuck with me.
Hey, they're gonna say, "Shoot them camo
my
short."
God.
Let me
Hey,
give me the nose.
say
Let me give me the
camo.
nose, so.
Where we go?
Hey, shorty.
Where we gonna be at? Who say that?
Oh
No,
my
that
God.
niggas do still.
You gotta be
say
parking lot
red.
pimping.
Oh my God.
Okay, go ahead, Sean. I'm sorry.
And why is it? Like, I feel like in every city they say it the same. Like
They
say
definitely do.
red, and then red. I was
Hey,
like,
this point,
damn.
who's red?
Like they're at a football
Like you
game.
need
Say
red
red.
Right.
I'm also a Scorpio, of course. I'm a November Scorpio.
Shit.
Talk
Which
your shit,
ones?
sis. Talk your shit.
You know, so I'm not for the weak of heart, is all I'm gonna say.
Ooh.
Put it like this: Scorpios, all Scorpios have an advantage. We have a natural sexuality or natural hormones that we give off that people
I
just
said
don't
that
understand
earlier.
that. Like we just give that shit out.
You
I
gotta
could
be a
be-
special
I
person
could
to
be-
deal with Scorpio.
I could just stand in the corner and they're gonna attract something.
You have to be a special person to maintain your natural Scorpio youthfulness. You know, you gotta be.
Shout out to me.
Because you can just use that to your advantage because we naturally attract people like that. We could just suck all that shit up. But me, I like to be selective.
I suck all
I
that
use
shit.
my power to be selective.
I suck
It's like-
all that shit up.
See, Scorpio men are different from women.
Definitely.
What's the difference?
We'll talk about that on another segment.
right.
My sister.
Go ahead, Ash. Tell them about your ass.
Come on, Ash Money.
Y'all supposed to hit me with the Ashley song. Y'all know the song.
What's the song?
Ashley.
Hey.
Ashley.
Oh, who's that? DJ Clue? No, that's Cho.
DJ Joe.
Ashley.
Hey, y'all missed it already. Y'all already missed it.
It's okay, I'm on time.
Hey guys, so I'm Ashley.
That Donald Trump. Oh, you gotta see that shit.
I gotta see
Y'all
it.
can call me Ash.
What up, ass?
So I'm 29 as well.
Mm-hmm.
My birthday is also coming up on Monday.
Happy birthday.
Ooh, we lit, man. We about to be 30.
Wow.
Trio.
Dirty 30.
We're getting to
okay?
the prom.
Because
She's gonna level up.
yeah, life is about to
maybe
really get started. I feel like. Wow, guys.
Continue. Sorry.
So yeah,
It's always
I'm definitely looking forward to the 30s. I feel like it's bittersweet. I feel like in my 20s, I definitely was able to learn a lot about myself. And it was crazy because like this last year, probably age 29, I've really had to do some self-reflecting and some self-correcting.
Okay, your
As
age.
well.
Your age. You said your
Y'all ain't
age.
ready, though.
Your age. You said your age
Yeah.
and your dating status and sign.
I'm in a relationship, y'all. I am a Scorpio.
Dating, and she's a Scorpio.
I am, I know Scorpios, they have some, I'm in a relationship, yes. My dude right here.
So don't be.
But I like to keep him in the, I like to keep him close, but I like to keep him also on the low in terms of I don't need people trying to
do
get
the
my
home
man face.
improvement on my
He
screen.
like Bryson Tiller.
He does. He does.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about
Bryson
no,
Tiller
like
with
on
the
my
hat and the
screen.
flannel.
Tiller.
On my screen,
Yeah,
he
he
looks
got
like
a
the
real-
dude
he
from
got a
Home
real,
Improvement.
like,
You can only see
sexy
this top
voice.
part. You know, Home Improvement.
Yeah.
Y'all so
Hey,
crazy.
Tim.
Y'all is so
Oh,
crazy.
we ain't got much sense. Oh, we ain't got much of it. You ain't gotta worry about it
this
over
is my
here.
baby, y'all.
And that's dope. That's dope. Cause real shout out to Black Love. I'm gonna always promote that, push that, and make sure that's what it's
Period.
about. Cause we need that. Real
Definitely,
talk.
definitely.
More black families. We gonna build the community.
We gotta break generational
Amen.
curses.
Come on now. Come on now.
Say it again, ass.
We gotta break generational curses.
How we gonna do that? How do we do
By
that?
doing what we doing right now.
Mm.
And showing people that it's real.
Connection.
We
Making
don't
it
hate the
happen.
other races. We just uplift ours.
That's come on now. That's it.
Guys, can we do a little clank
Can we
clank?
toast
With
that?
our
Clank,
clank?
Can we clank that?
Come on.
Come on,
The,
Tiller.
the connection is real.
Yes, there we go.
The connection is real.
I like your nails, Charles.
Oh, thank you. You know, it's a little birthday razzle dazzle.
Just a little razzle dazzle.
Not too much. Just
But thank you guys for
I'm
allowing us
supposed
to
to
do our
notice
little brief intro.
All right.
Scorpio gang.
Shit, Scorpio gang. I can't
That's
do-
what it is.
I can't do no girl.
We
that
should have
fucked
not,
up
y'all.
now.
Why we didn't like say Scorpio gang for today?
Come on, let's choose that shit right now, man.
no, remember, what did we name it? Didn't we name it 3 Scorpios and a Libra?
We can change it. I go back and
named
change it.
High Sea Crime.
We can change it,
No,
though.
you left.
We can change it. We gonna
Damn,
change it.
y'all changed it.
I don't know what's going
Come
on.
to tomorrow.
I don't know what's going on.
You left.
Let's get into these questions quickly, please. I like to start off with a true and false question, just to break the ice, see what's really going on.
Well, we ain't got no ice.
We good.
Okay, all right, thank you. All right. All right, here we go. True or false? Don't assume you're in a relationship without having a conversation. True or false?
Woo.
Don't assume you're in a relationship without having a conversation. God damn, I'll be telling you on this.
True.
I'm gonna say middle.
Right.
You gonna get your feelings hurt if you make that assumption.
Say it one more time.
You gonna get your feelings hurt if you make that assumption.
What's the assumption?
Don't assume that you're in a relationship. Read the question again, Humphrey.
Charles, you gotta pay attention. You're on the show, man.
I had to take it there.
True or false? True or false? Don't assume you're in a relationship without having a conversation.
You gonna get your feelings hurt.
You're going to get your feelings hurt.
You gonna get your feelings hurt.
Just because I took you
like,
out
don't
to
do
be-
it. That's what you're saying.
Like, don't assume
Don't make no
that.
assumptions.
Don't make
Like, that's your nigga if
Right.
if y'all ain't have a conversation about him
Right.
being your
Absolutely. It
nigga.
don't matter how much y'all fucking screwing, spending time together. Y'all could be doing that shit 366 and 25/8.
Yep.
Still not being a
Yeah,
in a
ain't
relationship.
still
To
ain't
me,
no title.
I don't care what nobody say. I don't care if they the most healed person on this earth. If they say, "Oh, a title doesn't matter. A title complicates things. A title does this.
yeah, you're
a
right.
title." Why are you so scared of commitment and
Is
calling
that
it what
game?
it
Is that game? Somebody say
It's
that
the
shit?
real question.
I think
That's
that is
game.
That's bullshit. That's what it's called. It ain't even a game. So
That's bullshit.
if they can't call it what it is,
Fellas, you see, y'all young buckaroos. Y'all young. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Stay in your youth, and thrive in that shit. I'm gonna let you know right now, fellas. Don't be sitting out here telling these females that shit like what she just said. Just be real. You know what I'm
Man, I
saying?
feel like dudes don't be real though, cause they don't want to. Man,
I'm
listen.
telling you,
Nah.
if you be real,
Honesty is the key.
you get more of
No,
what you want.
Y'all don't be.
Definitely.
Yo, let's really talk about it.
From
Y'all don't
who
be
you should get
real
it from.
because fellas do not be real because here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like you just said, young fellas,
Mhm.
they not real because they're at least smart enough to know if I keep it all the way a buck with her, she gonna probably move around. If a dude was keeping it real, like, look, I don't want no strings attached. I really just want to be able to be friends with benefits or do X, Y, Z. Some women, not saying all women, but some women gonna probably that wants more are probably gonna be like, oh, okay, I'm not on that type of time, so I'm gonna just go ahead and let him do him, and I'm gonna move around. So I feel like that's why fellas don't be transparent and they don't keep it real.
I ain't
That's
gonna
my
cap,
little 2
fella.
cents on
Go
it.
ahead, run
When
it.
I first met her, I lied. I was 21. I said I was 24.
Sure
And that
did.
shit.
Sold
that
me
shit
a
come-
dream.
That shit. was
But okay.
At least you can buy a bottle.
But is that because of intimidation or because you wanted to?
Yeah, why
It
did
was.
you lie
Yeah,
there?
it was more
For his
so-
selfish desire.
It was for at first. It
What's
was
that
definitely.
mean?
It was definitely
Elaborate
for,
on that. So
He
It
wanted
was for
me,
my
sis.
selfish desires. So it, like I
She want
seen
that
it.
at.
But hold on,
He
wait.
wanted that action.
But wait,
Yeah.
you in your head felt you could not get her at your age, at your current age at that time.
I
Is
feel-
that what I'm understanding?
Well,
I
get in
felt
the
that.
context, baby.
I
We
felt
met
that.
online.
Right.
So we had our online
Let him
dating
talk.
profile.
Wait, black
Let
man?
me hear James say it.
Yeah, she be trying to control too much shit like a Scorpio.
But it was more so the fact that
Exactly.
like I was on there just to see what I can get.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plenty of fish, so I was trying to catch
Oh,
fish.
POF.
Yeah. So
He
at
said,
the end of
POF.
You
that,
trying to get a word?
Shout out to my,
You
Green
stupid,
Scorpios.
yeah. But like looking at that from that standpoint, like when we first met, her vibe was amazing. It was better than anybody I ever experienced. So I kept it at 21,
Right.
and then
It's so funny.
my actions didn't actually add up to what the fuck I was.
So
the way
you was older?
No,
He was younger.
I was younger.
But
So I told her I was 24. I was
He's
21.
actually
He showed that he was 24
Yeah.
years
So,
old.
No, I ain't gonna lie. What happened was, she went. I told her to go check because she worked at Wells Fargo. So I told her to go check.
Hey, baby, you just got to work at the bank. Just
Yeah,
say the
yeah,
bank.
You don't
I
work
guess
there
because
no
it's
more.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's fine because you don't work there no more.
Yeah, you don't work there no more. So.
You can't say the current.
But she worked at Wells Fargo. She looked at
Oh
my
shit!
account.
I'm tripping. Okay. I was in it. I had
Yeah, you-
had a,
yeah.
You was in the
had a
trenches?
brain fart.
Go
I'm
ahead,
like
continue.
21.
Go ahead, baby.
Oh, she 30.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she was 24 at
Right.
the time. So I was trying to make it seem like I was measuring up to what she was at.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she looked at my age based off of my account at Wells Fargo.
I'm thinking, yeah.
That's how she figured out that
That's
I
how I
was
found out his
younger.
true age. Crazy
Yeah.
thing was, so when I looked at his profile, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, on POF, he made the profile look real promising. Okay, the profile was saying, no, we,
So how you gonna bash that man on me goddamn show like that, man?
No, that's
no,
how it was.
I'm with him now. We
Yeah,
telling
we
y'all,
good.
we keep it real and
Okay,
raw,
okay.
Yeah,
okay, and relatable.
Well, go ahead and act
Because we
up.
trying to thank you. We trying to break generational
Alright.
curses by keeping it real.
Niggas a
So
trick ass, they act up.
he definitely spruced up the profile real good. So when I saw him, I was like, okay,
Can you do a profile for me,
sure.
dog?
Yeah.
He just- so when I saw
It's
the
$10.99
profile,
a page.
Child, you paying attention, child?
I'm asking.
so when I literally saw the profile, y'all, I was like, all right, bet. Like, he, you know, on paper, he looked good. So then,
And
you
personally,
know,
look good?
no, baby, you had
She
that
said
profile.
like everything you wrote looked good.
Yeah,
I need
because
acknowledgement. Tell me if I got
I
it.
was
If got
like,
it.
you got it, baby.
Thank you.
Like, you look good physically, but then when I,
I
looked
like
at
long
the
walks in the
stats,
parks.
the stat
I like to
rank,
take my girls on picnics.
Yeah, yeah.
I like to
Hell
attend dice
yeah.
games.
man,
No, dice
listen,
games.
I was like,
Domino game.
wow,
Domino
POL,
games.
this is the one.
I like to
Coochie
rub feet with
Man.
corns on them.
Look, y'all,
Circle
he gave me, I said, he knew I worked at the bank. We had to do some stuff. He's like, hey, babe, look this up for me real quick at the bank. I'm like, okay, cool. I just need your date of birth, all that good stuff. Plugged it in. Man, it clearly said 21 on the
Yeah.
screen.
It didn't say 21. It said
Hold on.
No,
This
I
was
worked at
years
the
ago.
bank.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
years
Oh, so y'all been fighting for this shit.
Yeah, we've been
Right,
fighting.
right.
Man, I like that word.
No.
We been fighting.
He been fighting for that shit. Shout out to
Man,
Young
listen.
Tiller. You know what you want, baby. You know what you want. You gotta go
He
get
was
that
leaving me in the
thing.
streets too long, y'all. He wasn't leaving me in the streets too long.
no.
Yeah.
Not him becoming young Tiller. though.
I'll take it. I ain't got the voice, but I'll
You
take
don't
it.
like it, child?
Anyways,
You
long
don't like-
story.
you don't like my
long,
nickname?
I don't even know how we got on us.
I mean,
We
you
was really
can.
talking
You got to.
about dudes
Let's
not
go.
keeping it all the way a book, baby. That's what we was really
I
talking
told my
about.
truth. That's what happened.
Yeah, okay. Oh, telling your truth. Thank you, baby. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Dudes do not tell their truth because of their selfish desires. They see a baddie and they make that assumption like, damn, okay, shit, she.
For her, for this type of girl,
I
I'm
think
gonna have
that's like
to.
fear of rejection.
The fear of rejection.
Especially at that
yes.
young age. And I know you talk about that a lot.
Yeah. That's why when you said young
know
dudes,
some shit, bro.
I'm like, these young dudes is not finna come off like, I'm broke, I ain't really figured out, I ain't found myself.
Nobody
yet.
should ever come off like that. They should come off, okay, I don't have a lot of money. I am interested in you.
The word of the night
You
is
gotta come up with
subjective.
chilies.
It's
Okay.
different for everybody. Because
Right.
me personally, growing up, the encounters that I had with men, they were a little bit more mature, and their responses were, "Hey, look, this is what I'm doing. I ain't trying no
D-boys.
girlfriend, nothing like that." And I'd be
D-boys.
like, "Damn, shit, I'm just trying to ride around with you."
D-boys.
Okay.
That's how you did it.
But they would keep it real, so I'm like, okay, now I have a choice. He didn't told me what it is, so if I sit here and act like a dummy,
Right.
then that's on me.
you.
That's not-
Or
that's-
if
that's-
I'm thinking it's gonna be more than what he just said,
But
that's
you're
on
there
me.
for, but you do it for the
But
thrill.
you're telling
So
me,
what happens when
okay,
a girl act like a
listen,
dummy?
I'm riding
but she
shotguns.
knows
He told
what
me
the
I can
situation
ride.
is.
So you're not a dummy.
Okay,
You know what
but
you
we
mean.
got three
You're just
men.
doing it for the
Hold on.
thrill.
Right,
We
right,
got
that's
three
what I'm
men
saying.
in the car. Let's ask the men. Let's let
Okay.
the men speak for themselves.
Right.
Fellas.
Mm.
And y'all's experience, and baby, I'm gonna give you a pass because we in a relationship now.
You sure?
But as a single man, I want you to answer. Is
So I
it?
can speak truly?
Yeah,
Right, I'm
you
about
can
to say,
speak
is you sure?
truly.
You
Yes.
positive about that?
That's
Yeah, this is because I know this was before me.
What he said?
This is before me. You talking about gotta ask her.
Right.
All right, yes.
Uh-huh.
So before me, baby, and
Yeah.
y'all two appeals. So were
me see
y'all
that Tito's.
in
I'ma
China's? These are my I'm gonna need. Y'all so childish. All right, so. As in China's example, when she said the man would tell her straight up,
Right.
the man would tell her straight up, all right, I'm not looking for a girl. I'm not looking for nothing serious. Do y'all feel as though, have y'all told women, I'm not looking to commit, I'm not looking for nothing serious? Because I personally don't feel like men keep it a buck like that. I've never met a man that just told me straight up, I'm not. I met one man in my 29 years of life. I met one man who told me he was not looking for nothing serious after we dated for 2 years. I was in a situationship, y'all, for 2 years, and he finally told me on year 2 that he wasn't looking for nothing serious. And I feel like us women, we deal with that because it's like, okay, instead of a man just telling us out the gate he ain't looking for nothing serious,
Did you assume?
he gonna drag that shit out.
Wait.
Did you
Not you
assume?
turning the page going, did you?
Did you assume he was in a relationship?
No, hold on. Let me answer his question.
How old was you, mama?
First off,
for like 2 years.
this was in my 20s.
Oh yeah, you
So,
was so
hold
young.
on.
Okay,
This was early 20s. Yeah,
Girl, that's my boyfriend. Hey,
no,
ain't
I
no
did
girl,
not
ain't-
assume. Y'all not even let me speak. Hold on.
Go ahead.
I
That's
did not
so, though.
assume. I wanted more. But every time, so here's the thing, because when we talk about men telling their truth,
Right.
first off, I wanted more with this dude. We were talking, we were dating. He lived in a different state. I was flying out there. He was flying into Houston. When I asked him straight up, I'm like, hey, we've been talking for quite some time. We've been conversing for some months. You traveling to my city, I'm traveling to your city. We're spending money, you know. What are we? Because y'all know how women get after a while, especially after we done had sex and shit. It's kind of like, okay, so what we doing?
Go back to your
What are
question.
we? Hold on. What are we doing? So I would ask him, this is the opportunity for a man to keep it a buck with me. This is the opportunity for him to tell me what we doing. I'm not making no assumptions. I'm asking you straight up.
So when you told
what are
him
we
what did
doing?
he said he wasn't ready.
He basically, I would have respected him if he would have said, I'm not ready.
What did he say?
I would have backed off. But he didn't tell me his truth. He gave me all this bullshit like, oh, well, you know, I'm really feeling you. Like, I really, you know, I like what we're doing right now. But it's just my job is really busy.
So all we
And
hear is
da-da-da.
positive hang on words.
But-
Hey, bro.
But we're not.
If somebody ever feed you that
He's
shit,
not
that's
telling
bullshit.
me the truth.
You're
not hearing
Somebody that wants you will make time for
I
you.
like you just said,
He-
positive hang-ons. I like
Thank
that.
you.
positive
That's
my
hear what
God.
you're saying.
That's a dope ass
He's
line.
making it, especially when we're in our early 20s. So people who are watching this, again, what we want men and women to understand that dialogue that happens, because like y'all are just like, okay, well, girl, was you assuming? I'm like, no. He literally was giving me positive hang-ons. Like he wasn't trying to let me go because he knew I was a
So
good
what
catch.
were you asking of us that You want us to ask
I
for
want
it.
to know, do y'all really keep it a buck with us when a girl is
here's the
wanting
thing.
more and y'all know she wants more? Do y'all focus more on your own selfish desires? Like, okay, if I really tell this girl I ain't really trying to cuff her long term because I'm out here so in my royal
Now, are
oats.
we speaking young age or age right now?
It don't matter.
It's about-
I'm not
When it
thinking
come
that
down,
far ahead.
when it come down to it,
Well, it
it's
does
like
matter,
if somebody is saying to you, if you ask somebody a question, for example, right? If you say, "Hey, look, you owe me $100," right?
Right.
And they say, "Look, I ain't got it this week." They don't have it.
Right.
So at the end of the day, they didn't tell you, "Hey, look, when it come down to it, look, I don't have it, but I'm gonna give it to you this day."
Gotcha.
If they don't give you anything certain, at the end of the day, you wind up playing with your own emotions.
That's them. We should ask them positive what?
Because
Positive hang on.
Because when it comes
I
down
like
to it,
that
it's kind of like you gonna if somebody is leading you on, they'll never give you a date. And
I
if
will
you know that when
semi-agree
it comes
with
down
you.
to it,
That's the word of the night.
if
But that
nobody gives you that,
sucks,
then that's what
I
it is.
semi-agree with you only because when it comes to, so let's just take that situation. She asked that question. There's a certain level of responsibility from both parties. First, I'm asking you a question because I expect an answer to my question. Not no other bullshit. I ask you a direct question.
Straight up.
This is what I want. What the fuck you doing?
Well, here's
And
the
then
thing,
you
sis.
answer with what I call positive hang-ups, right? We
Because
take
of their
those
selfish
things
desires.
because of their
bullshit.
selfish
But here's the
desires.
thing.
I want to
We-
know from them. Wait, but pause there, sis, because
Here's
I
the
want to
thing.
hear from. Hold on, babe. I want to hear from all of y'all because I made it very clear. I
Yeah.
told this person straight up. I said, "Hey, if you're not looking for what I'm looking for, please let me know. So please let me know where I stand, so I can make a decision."
Right.
He did not want me to cut him off. That's what I'm saying.
But-
That's why
but
he
If
said-
y'all,
here's
and
the
I
thing.
feel like niggas do that.
Here's the thing. Let me
go
say this real
ahead.
quick.
So, but-
I'll leave
And
it
I want to
alone.
hear from all
go ahead.
y'all.
I'll leave this alone. Here's the thing. Women have to understand men are not taught to be emotional. Women are taught to be emotional. So when men are not taught to be emotional, we're obviously taught to lead things on. Here's the thing with it. If I'm telling you something that you want to hear, but it's not fully an absolute certain.
Right.
If you go into something, say if you go into something like corporate, right? If you go into it and it's
Pay
more so
attention, child.
a sense, you stupid. If it's something like, okay, well, you know what? I'm going to hire you on this date.
Right.
You know what you're getting.
Right.
If you go into it with a man, it's like, oh, well, you know, I'm not ready yet. Or, hey, you know, my job or this. A
What
job
China
is not-
said,
Wait,
bro.
Hey,
wait,
forward
wait,
to
wait,
how
wait,
you
wait,
over
wait,
there.
wait,
He
wait, wait,
didn't
wait,
say some
wait,
shit,
wait,
y'all.
wait, wait,
Y'all
wait,
listen to what this
wait,
man
wait,
saying. He
wait,
didn't
wait,
say some shit.
But here's the thing.
Shit.
When I met you, what did I tell you?
You wanted me.
I
You
told
was
you I was
very
gonna marry
direct.
you when I met you, right? Right?
That's direct.
So that's my
Somebody
thing.
saying that.
A man knows.
Taylor!
Oh, he's stupid.
Yeah.
A man knows what he wants when he first
know what
meets
he
the
wants.
woman.
Right.
Now, if you meet her and you say, "Damn, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of her,"
Right.
that's all you gonna do.
I
If
ain't
you
never
meet her-
said that.
He saying in your head.
Oh.
No, not that nigga lying. You don't listen
No,
to him.
in your head.
No,
No,
he's lying.
baby, in your. So you didn't tell the girl I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you, just like off
No,
the
No.
rip?
he's told a girl
Don't
everything.
even
right.
answer that
I'ma
question.
marry
It's
you and be
rhetorical.
with
Not
you.
answer
rhetorical.
That's what he's saying.
Thank you, sis.
To you, he directly said, "I'm gonna be with you and I'm gonna marry you."
Right. He
Everybody
decided
else,
to fuck
he
the shit
said
out of you.
everything
It's a
else under the
purpose.
sun
That's what I'm
except for
saying.
that.
Okay.
When
Yeah,
you
that's
have
okay.
you gonna have anything that you
Yes,
look
like
at, you
that.
gonna have. It's like when you walk into a job.
Get out.
You
Right.
gonna know I'm gonna have a purpose for this. Shit.
Let's hear from Humvee. Humvee, what's your take on it? Look at his face, y'all.
Hey, I wanted to tell you guys what you guys were saying. It's kind of like what Jada Pinkett Smith was saying in her interview on the Red Table Talk with Gwyneth Paltrow. It's
I
an
ain't get
emotional pitfall.
That's what we was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Emotional
The
pitfall.
episode was talking
But
about-
anyway,
What that? Like the emotional hang
I
up?
expect for you to read my mind.
right,
Oh,
that
okay.
part, that part,
Yeah.
that part, and a lot of women still do that to this. I mean, shit, she does it now.
Right.
Right.
So it happens. But anyway, I was going through a relationship like this, probably like I want to say about a month, 2 months ago, maybe. And she asked me like, so what's up? What are we doing? Like, what are you?
Cause we need to know.
And I was like, I mean, I'm not really because I was,
Yeah.
you know.
In the streets.
Proves my point. He wasn't willing to tell his truth, y'all.
No.
ladies and gentlemen.
I told my truth.
Goddamn.
I told my truth.
Chopping block.
I told my truth to her.
She don't believe the truth because that's not what they want to hear. But you have to tell them what you feel, even if that's
Right.
not what they want to hear.
Wait.
But no.
The wordplay.
You reaching. Because what was the truth exactly?
I told
that we didn't want to hear.
Okay,
Right.
so
I
I told her like, no,
Charles.
I don't think I'm not ready to be in a relationship. That's what I told her.
Okay,
And
that's
when,
the truth.
and
That
her
means back the fuck
response,
up. That's what they mean.
her reaction, her response, or whatever you want to call it, was, okay, well, what we doing? We don't need to do nothing. Like
Okay.
she
And how
like
did
cut
that make
me
you
off.
feel?
Like,
Right.
all
How
that
did that
shit.
make you
Right.
feel?
Like how you saying the dude was like,
Mhm.
now why we can't just be?
Yeah.
That's how it was.
But
Now,
at the
see,
same
no,
time-
wait.
But
Now,
you-
there is
female.
a civic,
But
no,
females is-
there is a civic responsibility to you.
Thank
First
you.
coming in,
Thank
leading
you.
it, going, hey, look, especially when you feeling things getting closer, like, hey, it's been 3 weeks, it's been 4 weeks. I'm gonna let you know right now. I ain't looking for no relationship because I see things.
So that's
dividing.
his job to do that?
That's
No.
his job to do
No,
that.
no, you
That
gotta
way
take- you
he
gotta
ain't
take
getting no
responsibility for
emotional
yourself.
love.
You
Because
gotta take
you got
responsibility.
just,
You gotta take
wait a
responsibility
minute,
for yourself.
wait a minute.
Both
'cause
people,
I-
both parties.
wait,
You gotta take
'cause
responsibility.
I-
Both parties.
Wait a minute.
I never
Wait
lied
a
to you.
minute.
You have to start.
I never lied to you. I
Wait a
never
minute.
said I
But
wanted to be with
why?
you.
Wait, but why are you gonna leave it to the woman 6 months later to finally be like, okay, well, you still haven't said nothing. What is this?
Because
now
men-
you want to fucking break my
men
heart
are
talking about you
physical.
don't know shit.
Men
are physical.
That's why.
Men are
Men are
Okay,
physical.
so because y'all immaturity.
No,
No, that doesn't make her
No,
immature.
no, you
Wake
can't say
up.
that.
That does not
You
make us
gotta wait 6
immature.
months down the line. Well,
You can't say
yeah,
that.
if your physicality is taking over your mentality, if I gotta wait 6 months down the line to get a response,
She wanted to see
like-
that dick,
You
damn.
can't say that because
Whose fault is that? Yours or his?
If your
That you waited
emotions-
6 months.
If your emotions are
but
taking
whose
over
fault
that,
is that
then
that
that's
you
your
didn't say it in the
immaturity as well.
beginning? Why do you
Okay,
want to
but don't
wait?
just place the blame all on the man.
I'm not placing it all on you.
man.
I'm not placing it all on you. What I'm
Time
saying,
out.
what I'm
Time
saying,
out on the
I'm not
plate.
placing it all on you. What I'm
Okay,
saying
okay,
is,
before- okay,
why
go ahead.
can't the man as a leader? Okay, this is probably my fault too.
Okay, I hear what
the
you're
way
saying.
I view
I know
men,
that's how you
I
view
view
men,
men
okay.
as leaders.
Yeah, I
When they
hear you
come
on that.
in,
You're
if
right,
that
you're
man
right.
ain't coming in saying, that's probably why I respected men so
Okay,
much. That was like,
okay.
hey, let me tell you what I'm doing, and
Okay.
if you like it, you can get with it.
Okay.
I respect that about a man because he's like, damn, he telling
Thank
me
you.
what he want, and I'm like, okay. If I can fulfill that, or
Come
I'm
on,
cool
talk
with
your
that,
shit.
and I can be emotionally competent around him.
So
with
this
that,
ugly ass nigga come around the corner. Excuse me, I'm gonna speak. He been trying to holler at you and shit, and he goes, "I don't care what you want." I did get my over. I'm gonna tell
Nah,
you.
we ain't
And he
talking about
go,
the living
and he
here.
go, say, man, I know I want you. So he ugly the motherfucker. You just gonna like him.
Right.
childish.
How
I
that
didn't say I
childish?
would like him. First off,
Because you said that's kind of
but
man
hold
you
on.
looking
When
forward
he come around
to.
the corner, I need to be attracted to him. Come on,
So if
now.
you're attracted to him,
You gotta be
and he tell
attracted
you
to
the truth, at the end of the day, it goes.
Same thing.
It's
That's
the
why I
same-
said what I
yeah,
said.
yeah, it's the same thing.
That's why I said
So,
what I
So
said.
the
What's
same
the
thing
same
is at the
I
end
got
of
a
the day,
garage open, baby.
you
What you wanna
know what you get.
I'm
At the end of the day, you knew the job was dangerous when you took it.
Baby, I knew you was about to say that.
You knew the job
No,
was dangerous.
No,
Yes.
Ashley, you better let him talk.
Let him say it. Let him
Because-
say it.
Let that man
because when it
talk.
comes down to- When it comes down to it, like I said, men are physical, women are emotional. So
Okay.
if you're emotional, your emotions are saying, I want to be with this person. Whether it be sexual, that's why. Whether it be time, that's why. Whether it be attention, that's why. Whatever it is, your emotions are dragging you to that person. Because that person is spending the same amount of time that you were spending with them.
So the
So-
physicality is
so-
not dragging them to me.
No.
It is.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
It is.
All that.
No,
All that.
okay,
That's what I'm
no,
saying.
but-
wait, hold on, baby, hold on.
So why do I gotta wait for you? It's
There is
basically
no-
like
you don't
why
have
to
men
wait
not
for
me.
saying up front
You don't
though?
have
There
to
is no
wait.
wait.
You don't have to wait.
He
don't have
just
to
said,
wait.
he just said, you know, this is my conflict. He just said, she
I love
knew,
you, and I'm not doing nothing
she
wrong. I
knew,
promise you.
I know you're not, baby.
Okay.
He just said, you know, the job was dangerous when you took it. Now, let's take a pause there.
No, let's not because it's all real.
No,
Right.
because
You want me to put it
remember
right there?
Humvee, yeah, put it up there. Remember Humvee, we on live, everybody laughing on my live. So I just like, hey y'all. So listen, he's saying the girl knew the job was dangerous when she took it. But my whole thing,
Wait,
You are smart.
I've been live the whole time. Why
Wait,
y'all ain't took
but
my
hold
shit
on,
up?
sis.
Cause we don't want no damn chimes up
He
here.
holding my phone. I ain't see you holding my phone.
Whatever.
So he literally said, you knew the job was dangerous when you took it.
Yeah.
I respect the man, just like China said, y'all. This is the part as men that we need y'all to hear, and that we need y'all to clarify for us.
Okay.
Baby, I know we are together, but I still need you to clarify this because we got audiences out there.
Perfect example.
So men, please clarify, and the men that's tuned in, please clarify for us,
I hear what you're
y'all.
saying. Okay. You saying that?
We want to know if the job is dangerous. All we asking for is nigga tell us it's dangerous.
Give you some
we can
PPE,
make
right?
it, but y'all don't do that. Cause y'all know if y'all tell us it's a dangerous job, I'ma tell y'all straight up. If I was single and the nigga told me straight up what it was, if a nigga told me what it was, shit, I'm motherfucking out because it's some niggas out there that's gonna want to do what the fuck I need them to do.
You having them thoughts of danger.
but-
listen what you just said, baby.
Some
Listen
women
what
want
you just
danger.
said.
Some women want
Listen
danger.
what you just said.
We want it raw. Like y'all be making
Condoms
this
off the
assumption because of y'all selfish desires.
Danger.
Because of selfish desires, like, oh well, I mean, you know, it's like you can't say to a chick,
Right.
well, I mean, you knew what it was. No, nigga,
Wait,
I did not know what it
you
was. We
did.
fucking, we hanging out, we going out to movies. I done met your mama.
She didn't know
in
what it is.
2021.
She didn't know what
they
she is,
taking-
because
in
we never had a
2021,
conversation.
Y'all taking
Right.
We
We
never had a
never
conversation.
did.
We
never
never
did.
described titles.
Now, how
You
dare
know what it
Now, how
was.
dare you? That's something on your part talking about she knew what it was. No.
We
So,
did.
wait,
Because
based
that's
on
where
what you
men.
said.
But hold on, sis. Because we can say that in 2021, that's where a lot of men are falling short. Y'all sitting up here. Let me not generalize. A lot of men are sitting up here and they taking women to meet their parents, taking
Which
them,
is sick to me.
telling their
Oh, Lord.
bros
It's
about
not. That's what they're
her,
doing now.
doing all this shit. Because it's a different conversation when you like, bro, I got this baddie.
Ain't made it there
I
yet.
did this and I did that. It's like, okay, if we ain't got no strings attached, why the fuck am I meeting Granny and Mama at
What?
the family reunion?
Because I'm starting to get
Yes.
a hamburger because Granny just cooked.
No.
So what happened?
No.
What happened is.
Wow. Wow.
What
Because
happened
Granny
is
just
if
cooked.
we didn't.
So you take everybody to meet your granny. That's what I'm going to ask.
No, that's the thing.
I'm going to say you taking everybody to meet your
Right.
granny.
So that's the thing. It's you have to understand.
Everybody meet
men
granny, so
are
I ain't
not
special
emotional.
now, 'cause-
Men are. It's
Charles, you
sickening
better
to a
start paying
woman.
attention.
Look,
It's
I'm
sickening to a
old
woman
school.
because-
I'm like, don't bring me around your parents or family unless we're about to
Because
talk about
women
marriage
are
in the next
emotional.
2-3 years.
Men are not
Like,
emotional.
why would you bring me around the people
But baby,
that I
this
would
is
know
what
for the
we're
rest of my
talking
life?
about.
Like, these are
This
people
is
that's supposed to
where
be
there's a
about generation.
So if you meet a guy's parents, you expect to marry him in 2 or 3 years?
We're telling y'all how women think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro.
Emotional pitfall.
If
Exactly.
women, if y'all are sitting up here, because guess what's gonna happen? Let me
told
paint
you.
the picture for y'all.
Yeah,
Let
paint
me
the picture, because I ain't got no goddamn,
Okay,
I ain't got no
No
paint.
paintbrush.
Let me
No
paint that
paintbrush.
hoe for y'all.
No
Let me
paintbrush.
paint that
Go
hoe
ahead,
clear,
go ahead,
crystal
go ahead,
clear.
Go ahead.
Guess what's gonna happen? We gonna go to the family reunion. First off, we gonna be excited as fuck. Cause we gonna be like, girl, he invited me to the family reunion,
Yeah, you
bitch.
been to family reunion?
Baby, just listen.
This literally how the conversation goes.
No,
Like, girl,
really.
I
Hey, boy, that boy,
No, we painting the picture here. We painting the
That
picture.
boy only right there,
Hey,
man.
we
Put it
painting
in.
the picture. So next thing you know, yeah, girl, I'm going to the family reunion. I bet. So next thing you know, we at the family reunion. Like you said, Granny cooking. She got the grill going. Whatever the case may be.
Okay.
Next thing you know, oh, Granny, I want you to meet Ashley. Da, da,
Hold
da.
on, check this
So,
out.
no. Let me
It's
finish.
not-
Hold up. Y'all gonna have y'all time. Let me finish.
Men are not emotional. We don't
Let-
think like that.
Okay, but
Oh,
this is
wait,
where
wait,
the
wait,
disconnect.
hold on.
Let me
Hold
finish.
on.
Wait,
Wait,
go ahead.
Can I
Wait,
just add a
a man-
tidbit?
a man
Wait,
would
I'm
do-
not gonna talk long.
Okay,
I'm
wait,
just
wait.
say 2 words.
Okay, wait.
Speak for yourself. Because the men that I've dealt with, it's like by the time I get to their mama's in there, I'm like, oh hey baby, like
Their mom,
he
that's
ain't
their
never,
mom.
he ain't
That's
never brought nobody up
Thank
here.
you.
Because, wait.
So we think we in there. We think we in there.
The reason why they do that is
The game
because
is because he tell his mom to say that every time he bring a girl around.
not, even if it's not even that. Even if it's not even that. Even if it's not even that. It's like even if it's not even that. It's the
y'all
string
thinking-
along. It's the string
Niggas ain't
along.
shit.
What it
Positive
is
hang on,
Thank you for
baby.
telling me
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Next
positive
time
hang
you say
on.
that,
I'm
I'm
talking
looking
about.
cross-eyed.
I know somebody that told him.
I'm looking at his ass cross-eyed.
No,
Like,
because
oh,
let's
wow.
give the people the game.
Oh, wow,
Because
you're
that's what I'm
So,
talking
so
about.
what happens is this.
Y'all sell dreams. Dudes be passing out wolf tickets left and right like them hoes going out of style.
Babe,
Like
it's
that?
the
Baby,
same
I'm
shit.
not saying you did
I
that.
know.
Tell me, I can't run no
Nah, your ass earlier talking about, yeah, because grandma cut hamburgers.
Right. Because when it comes down to it, it's like a man would do anything.
Yeah.
If a man
For
truly
coochie?
wants, yes,
For Uchi right now?
yes, because
Yes,
we're
we will.
physical.
We will do
We're
anything.
physical.
So,
Wait,
baby,
hold on, baby, hold
You
on.
prove what I
Let him talk, let him
said.
talk, let him talk, let him talk, let him talk, let him
Hold
talk.
on. So what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this. A man would do anything to
we're
get the physical.
Right.
Because if I want that pussy, I ain't never met. I ain't never took so and so to go meet mama. And I told you.
He pulling out the stops. So he's
I never took so and so to go meet. Right.
Concessions.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like I'm gonna do any. I take the
Suck never chew.
First off, brother.
No, from the wood. From the wood. From the wood. It's all from the wood.
Ain't no TikTok.
Plus, you're doing the interview.
Ain't no TikTok.
You don't want to chew your gum. I'm dead for real.
But here's the thing. Men are physical. Like I said, I'm gonna keep
I
saying.
say your breath stink.
Oh,
This side of the truck too.
All right, continue.
is it hitting your back, the back of the neck?
No, her breath wasn't
Is
smelling.
it a cool breath?
DB, watch what you saying.
I just say your breath wasn't stinky.
Okay.
I mean,
If
anybody-
it was, I'd say, goddamn high
Come
garbage.
on,
I'd
y'all.
have
Let
been
him
saying that.
finish. Go ahead, baby.
No, you good. But what I'm saying is,
He's making perfect sense. He's saying that men are physical.
Right.
We're physical beings.
Yeah.
We do
Women are
everything
mental.
for the physical.
we don't even if
I
our
hope y'all
parents,
heard that on camera.
Hold on,
He said we do everything
Hold on,
for
baby.
the
Can I-
physical.
Hold on.
That's all I
So
need
here's
to
the
do.
thing. Even if we don't see, if somebody say don't like stop crying, you're not supposed to cry. If our fathers never cried, if our fathers never
That takes away
introduced-
from emotion.
Exactly. We never seen that. So we're gonna do anything and everything
To
because
control
we weren't
those
taught
emotions.
the fact of like, okay, well, you know what? I have to do this because emotionally,
I
this is
can't
what
I
I'm
can't
saying.
connect to that.
Exactly.
I'm a man.
Exactly.
Thank
that's
you.
the
So
thing.
y'all go to prove my point that when I said a man, we were all telling. We can go to the next question, huh? Because I see you looking at your notepad. We'll
Oh,
go to
my
the next
bad.
question after this. No,
I'm
you're fine.
gonna do
No,
one more.
Okay, you fine. But this goes to prove my point. What baby was saying over here is that clearly men are gonna, like y'all both agreed that men are gonna do what they gotta do to get the coochie or get whatever it is that they're after.
Right.
So with that being said, where there is a lack in the communication department,
Also on the
is
emotional
that-
side too.
is
Also on the
that
emotional side.
when women ask, God, how about we just put it like this? When women ask, what are we or what are we doing? I feel as though men already know. Oh, she hitting me with that what are we question? And if I really tell her the type of time that I'm on, I run the risk, and that I feel like, man, and none out of all three of y'all, neither one of y'all have gave child or I a straight up answer. And maybe you did, baby. Like I just want to know straight up.
You wasn't listening.
I just want to know straight up from all three of y'all. If a woman, if straight up said, hey,
Hey, baby.
hey Marvin, you know, we've been talking and dating, you know, for a really, you know, for a few months now.
Yeah.
And so I'm really just trying to figure out, like, where are we moving? Are we progressing to something, like, to the next level? Or where do you see this going? Like, where
I
do
told you that.
Okay, no, let's do a little role play.
Wait. Okay.
I like that. I like it.
We like role playing.
Yeah,
We like role playing.
We do it. We do role
play.
role
play.
playing.
Yeah, we role
Okay,
play.
okay,
We
no,
role
baby,
play.
let's do real role play.
Yeah.
So if I'm asking you, let's
Go
just paint the scenario for the
Sure.
people.
Take the
We've
6
been
years out of the question. Go ahead.
we've been dating
Uh-huh.
for 60 days.
I missed it.
Okay,
No,
so
hold on. Y'all like
we've been dating for
Hey.
60 days.
Watch
Okay.
it. Tell
Right.
him, B. Tell him.
We've been
No,
dating
go
for
ahead.
60 days.
Yeah.
So here's the role play. Hey, so I was really just thinking,
Where we at?
we at dinner.
Where we at dinner?
We having dinner at Cheddar's.
At Cheddar's? Okay, so I got this on that Cheddar's.
Yeah, we
Okay,
just
cool.
chilling.
I said I got this.
I like
I got them honey cinnamon rolls.
we got them glazed,
There you go.
them glazed
Some of the
rolls.
croissants, the
No,
croissants.
Croissant.
no, but y'all on a diet. Y'all on a diet.
I'm
So y'all not eating
No,
that.
we ain't
I
doing.
got
We
It's
having
Sunday. It's
we
good.
bought
It's
3 margaritas in.
And
Okay.
salad.
Three?
and
You smiling
Damn,
at me,
that's
I'm
expensive
smiling
deal
at
over
you.
there.
Okay.
Hold on, y'all. We painting the scenario. We painting the
Sorry.
scenario.
Can I use
'Cause
some of your
men-
apple juice?
Yeah, go ahead.
Apple
Men.
juice.
So for all 3 of y'all,
Yeah.
all 3 of y'all, okay. I want y'all to
Okay, we got you.
put yourself in the scenario, okay? Because we want y'all to give it to us straight.
Right.
All right, so we 60 days in.
She made it to
We
Cheddar.
out to dinner right now. We had a couple drinks.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you know, I was wondering. 'Cause I'm really feeling you. I feel like you really feeling me. We spend a lot of time together, and I just kind of wanted to know, like, where do you see things going? Because I'm just looking for something now, a little more serious. I'm kind of ready to take things to the next level. So I just wanted to know, like, are you on that same page as me, or like, where are we? Like, where are we going with this?
Okay. I'm glad you asked that question.
You was thinking the same thing?
No.
Oh.
Here's
She
my thing.
assumed.
And when it comes down to it, if I say, oh, you know what, my work is just, It's
No,
real
we
hectic
in
right
we
now.
in
we
action,
roll.
baby.
You gotta-
Okay.
Yeah, we in
Okay,
action.
okay.
You can't do scenarios. You gotta
Okay,
be-
No,
How
we
you
in
really
action,
feel?
baby.
Okay.
We in
Action.
action. Yes.
You know what? My work is just crazy right now. Like, I
Mhm.
really want to be with you, but right now, like, I just got so much work going on.
So when you say like you really want to be with me, like, so are you? I have to ask.
I'm not dating nobody else.
Baby.
I'm not
I have
dating
to
nobody
ask.
else.
I just want to
I'm
make
just
sure.
dating you.
Cause I'm not talking
But you
to
calling me
nobody
baby
else.
at this point too?
Baby, we 60 days in.
You calling me baby at 60 days in?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yeah.
wow. Scorpios do that. Scorpios
Yeah,
do
Okay,
that.
we
okay.
fucking.
Scorpios do that.
I was just about to say at this point we should probably be fucking.
Scorpios do that, bro.
You baby, we
Scorpios
do
do
what I'm
that.
saying.
Right.
Scorpios do that, bro. We don't play no games. You know we won't.
I know that, but I'm saying
But
without.
baby, stay in character.
I'm in character.
Okay, so let's
Action.
just
Go ahead.
act as normal because I want to hear from the guys.
From
So
everybody,
just-
from everybody.
Yeah, from everybody. So let's just act in character.
Sure.
Okay, don't worry about just act in character.
Sure.
Okay, so you said you do want to be with me. It's just so what I'm hearing is that you want to be with me, but your job is pretty demanding right now.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I had brought this question up tonight was because I just want to make sure that I know where. I just want to make sure I know where I stand in your life, because if you're not on the same type of time that I'm on, and that's okay. It's okay if you don't want the same things that I want right now. I just want to know like where you're at with everything. So,
Man, I told you where I was at.
Here, sir. Here's the check.
so you said that you do want to be with me.
Can you pay this? I'm sorry.
Damn, nigga.
Yeah. So
I'm in the
Okay.
big
I mean, I guess so. Again,
My
Where
card
are you
my card
at?
declined.
so where are you at with everything? Like all seriousness, where are you at? Because I do want to get married and start a
And I
family
know you
and
want to get
everything.
married. I know you want to get married. But for me
But
right
is
now,
that what you want?
I want to be able to take care of my finances first, so that way I can take care of you.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well.
Here's the
Thank
thing.
you. Okay.
So
no,
that
no,
way-
baby, no,
so
baby,
to
baby,
me-
you
And
so-
scene.
So wait,
Listen,
let me tell y'all,
that's
because
like-
remember,
Right.
y'all was just in, so let me tell you what I just got out of y'all's role play. What I got out
Go
of
ahead.
y'all's
Go
role
ahead.
play,
Go ahead,
you
Charles.
asked him very direct questions. I think all your questions were very direct to the T. No bumping around on what you're looking for.
Right.
His responses was the typical, what you call it, emotional pitfall.
Nigga
I call
shit.
them emotional
Typical
pitfall
nigga shit.
responses. That's what I call it.
Mhm.
The whole, well, I'm just so caught up in where
I want to
can't-
be with you.
I want to be with you, but not. We're gonna be together right now,
Right.
or
Right.
So that's
in
your
the
fault
next
then.
days or so.
Okay, wait.
No,
okay, so
that's-
let's not spend too much.
Somebody
time
say,
on
get him ass money.
But that's the
don't
thing, though.
place fault
No,
because
no.
I
But
didn't
you-
assume correctly from your
Right.
irrelated
but
responses.
At the
Your
same
touch and
time,
go
Thank
responses.
at the
He
same
didn't
time,
keep it a
at
buck.
the same time, when
Go
it comes
ahead.
down to it, if you're not hearing a definite answer and you constantly
Oh,
not hear a
no
definite
answer
wait,
is
hold
the
on.
answer.
Hold on,
No
hold on,
answer.
Wait.
I agree with that.
Wait. If you don't hear a definite answer, hey, look, if I want to be with you and I'm taking care of my finances, I can do that while I'm in a relationship with you. If I'm fucking you, I'm spending all that time with you.
One thing
I
about a
can do
dude,
that.
if he want to be
So
with you,
if I can,
He gonna let you know. He gonna let you know.
The principle of what I'm saying is this: when it comes down to it, I can do all this shit in a relationship with you. I don't have to be without you to do that. So at that point, you have to understand that at this point, you have to take fault and understand it. Let me take my emotions out of it and understand what the fuck is going on.
Okay, baby,
What's
we
going on?
appreciate that.
I
No,
agree.
we
You cut me
appreciate
off?
that. No, baby, no. I just want to give everybody a fair shot to give us their answer on how they would handle the scenario.
Sure, okay,
Okay, so
right.
sis, let's do
Yeah,
role play
you
with
did.
Humvee.
You did.
All right. So
This the
because
acting. This the acting.
Right.
Acting part. Okay.
So literally,
act,
like
act up.
you don't even have to do it because everything you said
Right.
was like everything that I get from a woman.
Absolutely.
You talking about me?
All the
Yes.
time. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Everything that you did.
And then
you
I
said
was
that.
him in my toxicity days. Yeah.
Toxicity.
Well,
Thank
yes.
you. Let's
Well,
talk about it.
I'm-
Toxicity.
I'm
Come
not.
on, man.
I'm
And
not.
I appreciate that because I feel like a lot of men, sorry, Humvee, but I feel like a lot of men.
It's okay.
But hold on, y'all are at a point now where y'all have experience,
Yeah,
y'all have
very
dated,
much so.
Very
y'all
much so.
been able to
Very much.
evolve as men to where now you can sit back and reflect and say, oh shit, well when I was a toxic nigga, nigga, yeah, that's
Even in
when
the
I
marriage,
used to
man.
respond that type of way. You know what I'm saying? But again, we're here to help really educate people and help them understand, like, look, this is where there's like some little, you know, muggy areas in
Right.
dating and in
Right.
relationships,
Very much
is
so.
that lack of transparency. And I feel like as women, we want to give men that safe space to realize, like, look, you can be transparent with us, but I feel like on the back end, we need men to help us be like, look, like, we need men to stand and be like, look, this woman is a good woman, so let me not hurt her by leading her on or giving her some like bullshit, some temporary
I wish
bullshit
I
that's
would've thought
gonna
like
keep
that.
her on board, because I don't want to see her with another nigga. I ain't trying to like take her out my back pocket, so I ain't gonna really tell her what type of time I'm really on. And I feel like it has to be a two-way street. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like there's some men
it
out there,
does.
they like, okay, well, I'm
But
gonna make her
also-
feel like there's some hope.
But also, Ash, you can't like, you can't expect a guy to know he's toxic if, like we were saying earlier, he's ignorant to the perception. He's
If you don't
ignorant.
tell him, yeah.
Like, I thought because I didn't cheat on a girl, I was a good boyfriend.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that was my like
That was-
blind
we had
toxicity.
That was my
I
man.
had- that was me.
That
I
was my baby.
I'm
He
not
used to
cheating,
tell
I'm
me-
not doing shit
That's
wrong.
all I ever
The
say.
fuck
I'm
is
not
my
cheating. I'm
problem?
not doing
Right,
this.
He used to
I'm
tell
a good
me, like,
boyfriend.
it's
Right.
niggas out here
No, nigga.
cheating on they women and da-da-da. I'm
Yeah.
like, just because you
Yeah.
don't cheat on me don't mean you a good boyfriend. Period.
Right.
That's
You all
what-
right?
You're not connected to her emotionally. You're not connected to her sometimes even physically. And
Right.
then you're not even being there when in her
You're
time
not,
of need.
you're not
Like,
checking off the other boxes.
But
Exactly.
Right.
it go back to what we talking about now. I said strategically. At that point, naturally you're gonna do something because you're ignorant to it. So
Right.
you're doing based off of what you feel.
Right.
Strategically, you have to go beyond that to say, okay, well, you know what? At this point, now I have to involve myself more. Whether it be work, a relationship, anything. For it to be successful, you have to think about it strategically.
right. And so, like me,
Yeah.
I hear what you said. So, okay, I'm gonna speak strategically about my past relationship. Okay,
Yeah.
so since I'm steadily fucking up, I need to be more assertive, make her know what I'm doing, where I'm at. I thought
Yes.
strategically. Okay.
Intentional.
Right.
Okay, hey,
Yeah.
hey, I'm going here. I'm doing this. Hey, you need to call me. Hit me up. You know, I made myself available,
Right, right.
Let you know that I'm not being mischievous. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But you know, even in that, sometimes that's not enough. What?
Right.
Oh, excuse me. I'm
Dealing with
sorry.
women.
No,
Yeah,
you
dealing with
good.
women, dealing with women. So,
women.
but like, here's the Truckcast, man. This is therapy. You got to take this shit for what it is, and
understand
we
it
gotta
for real, bro.
say it again.
And understand.
And understand for it. You gotta apply it to your life, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Like
do.
me and Humvee, I'm an older guy. Young V is half my age. You know what I'm saying? So we out here.
I
So
thought
we
y'all
like
was the
a
same
year
age.
apart.
No, we like 3 years. I'm older, bro. But you know what I'm saying?
You
I'm,
sound like it's a Scorpio thing, because I'll be like, babe, I'm 3.
I don't want to like say your age. I don't give a fuck. I'm older.
No, I
don't give a
told
fuck.
them I'm 39. They know. Everybody knows. They know.
Yeah.
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 You say 39.
Ah, damn, that's good.
Yeah. see?
Baby, stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah. But so you know, y'all, hey man, here's the Truckcast. That shit was dope. You got another question? Because I forgot what I was gonna say.
Do you want? Do y'all want? You
Yes.
sure?
Come on.
Do y'all want more?
We are-
Ashley, gang, y'all want more?
Hey, drop some
All
hearts.
79 of y'all?
Come on.
Shit. Damn.
All right.
Damn iPad went dead.
Oh damn.
Now them old folks talk
Okay.
all shit.
All right. Here, let me see. Damn, y'all finna fuck with this one too.
Yeah, y'all got
Is
2 phones up there.
is it better to be a side piece without any hurt feelings, or in a relationship giving it your all?
Wait, read it one more
read
time.
it.
That was a deep question.
Do it one more time.
God, he's talking about one more time. One more time.
Is it better to be a side piece without any hurt feelings, or in a relationship giving it your all?
I'm about to redo it, bro, because my shit.
No, you good. Go ahead, keep going. We're still recording.
But okay, I want to answer first on this. Being a side piece with no hurt feelings, I want to spend some time there because I feel as though, again, when we're talking just about transparency, side pieces, I feel like depending on the dynamic of the relationship,
Subjective.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so how long you've been a side piece, or I think it's
Gotcha.
How you
it's
aware
a
of it.
fear. Yeah, it's kind of more so like, well, I'm cool. Like, he got a wife. I ain't got to worry about like, I just like that. What's that song? Like, you take him Monday through Friday. I got him on the weekend. Yeah, the weekend song. And it's kind of just like, do you really just want to be a weekend bitch, or you just saying it because you think it sounds good? You know what I'm saying?
They do.
And so, you're saying they do. So, and there probably are some women that are cool with just being a weekend, so like you said, being a side piece with no hurt feelings, or being in a relationship and giving it your all. Me personally, I'd rather be in a relationship and giving it my all, because I feel like if I'm just a side piece with no hurt feelings, I feel like that's a part of me lying to myself. Like, I feel like in our generation in 2021, that's that new stigma. That's like a new societal norm. We don't have feelings, and we don't need nobody, and I don't need no woman, I don't need no bitch. I don't need no nigga. And it's like everybody.
I'm on Twitter a lot, so.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like again, that's a new societal norm, but that's bullshit. Like, don't nobody want to die alone. Like, let's be real.
That's unhealed feelings.
Yes,
they
like
so hurt now. They're like, oh, I don't need nobody.
I don't need nobody. I'm good, and it's like you really not good.
You're really not at all.
So when you say, oh, do you want to be a side piece and have no hurt feelings? It's like, that's bullshit. Like, I'd rather be with someone and go through the, it might not be, of course we're gonna have turbulence, and there's gonna be some ups and some downs, but I'd much rather do that and navigate through that than sit up here and put up this facade like I don't need nobody and I'm just good, because guess what? Them lonely nights gonna hit.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you know right now. I don't want nobody to need me. I would rather them to want me.
Right.
Come on now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need you to need me. Okay, true. In some form or fashion, true.
You're leaning on me
But
too much.
I want you to want me there. Like, I had a girl tell me this shit years ago. She's like, I was like, man, you don't need me. She said, DB, I don't need you. She said, but I want you here. And I was like, oh, that shit, like, I almost just died in her motherfucking arms. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that shit, like, yo, that's
You're
deep.
choosing to have.
Yeah, she's like, I'm choosing you here. I want you here. Like, I want to be chosen.
Like, out of everybody,
I don't need you out of necessity.
I don't need you out of necessity. I don't need you, but I want you here because I want you here. And so you gotta, like I say, always be around people who want you around. Like, that's real. Be around a person that significant other, whoever you pursuing. Make sure that they actually want you there and not having you there for a need, man.
Because especially in today's age, where it's like when we talk about attention, if you somebody of stature, or you're someone who you do have a lot going on.
I'm getting hearts and shit on you. They fuck with me.
Yeah, they do.
They fuck with DB.
Hey, y'all,
DB this poetic shit.
No, for real, no, but that is some real shit, because it's a different level of confidence. I feel like that you can have when it's a different level of confidence when it's like, damn, you can have the pick of the litter.
But you choosing me.
You got to pick up the litter, and you're choosing me. Like, that's a level of security where it's like, he or she can have whoever the fuck they want, and they still picked me.
And I still cheated. Hey, you ain't pay your bill, bro. Come on.
I couldn't afford it.
Yeah, you gotta pay your bill. Come on, we gotta stay
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That was the perfect role play when he was like, "Oh, sir, here's your bill."
I did that shit.
Yeah, you did that shit.
I'm a cold ass waiter. Cold ass waiter.
Hey, he sounded so professional when he did it. He's like, "Oh, sir, here's your bill."
I did that shit, bro. I'm a cold ass waiter.
Okay, so let's, sis, how do you feel about that question? Would you rather be a side piece with no hurt feelings, or go ahead, Humpy, read the rest of the question.
Oh, okay. It's your show.
Nah, my bad.
It's your show. Go ahead.
It's an act up show, huh?
Act up in the truck.
Act up if he gets mad.
Fact or fiction? This is a fact or fiction question. You like it? Okay. Jealousy is a sign of true love and caring. Fact or fiction?
That's a fact.
Fact.
Jealousy?
Come on, y'all.
What is a room full of? No wonder y'all believe that
My
shit.
baby said the same
No.
thing.
Okay, look, let me answer this
Come
question.
on, Scorpio sisters.
Let me answer
You
this
know we already in that shit.
because for me,
That's a fact.
But look, hold on.
Hey, they just said
Hold on.
Me specifically, I specialize in seeing the unbiased side of the line, okay? So I'm going to speak to the unbiased side of the line first. Okay? The word jealousy itself, if we're going to go by that, It's not healthy, nor is it a real sign of
Okay.
love
Okay.
or affection or anything.
Anything.
Only thing jealousy is about is self.
Self.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, our external components are affecting
Yes.
how you're feeling, but
Yes.
it's really about self.
Yes.
If I'm jealous about something, then yes, it does kind of have somewhat to do with me. Like,
No, a lot to do with you.
I feel like I'm
Exactly.
secure, but it's something about when
No.
somebody messing with something that's.
If
That's
you're
mine.
jealous,
It's a
you are
trigger.
insecure.
It's
It's
a
definitely.
trigger.
I don't care what anybody says. If you're
Trigger.
jealous, it is insecure.
It plays
Right.
to the level of insecure. I feel like anybody on this earth that says they're 100% secure, they lying.
Bullshit.
In
Wait,
some
wait.
area.
Why?
No. Let me finish what I'm saying.
What are you insecure about?
Let me finish what I'm saying.
Not
Doesn't-
you, but I'm saying in general.
Let me
Like,
finish.
Okay.
It don't matter.
I feel
Any
like-
area
I
of
feel
your
like-
life, somewhere in your life, you're insecure about something. Whether you feel inadequate or whether you can't meet to the standards of the world, you feel insecure about that particular thing, whatever it is.
Every time.
Now, speaking to that point, right? Now I'm
right.
going to play to the
Okay, go
zodiac
ahead.
sign part of myself, the
Oh,
Scorpio.
Oh,
When
shit,
somebody
Nick.
You know how we
messing
get
with
down.
or being friendly with someone that I feel
You know how we get
is
down.
mine
Oh, no.
or belongs to me or that I share a bed with,
We
it's
ain't,
like
we ain't about that shit.
Hold on,
We ain't about
you a
that
little
shit.
bit. Hold on, you a
Get
little
you-
bit too friendly.
Nah.
All
Like
that
that?
kiki and ha y'all doing over there, I don't like it. Now
Of
I'm a
course.
calm. I can't speak for my fellow sister because she's a little different.
Yeah.
Like we told you earlier,
Mhm.
she wears her emotions on her sleeve. Me, I'm more indiscreet with my jealousy. I'm gonna let you know later. I ain't gonna embarrass you, no shit, because I don't never believe in embarrassing my man in public.
Right.
I'm gonna wait till we get behind the scenes, then I'm gonna crack him upside the head and be like, "What is wrong with you? Like, why are you over there making little side jokes with her and shit? Don't do that extra
Right,
shit."
right.
But now my sister, she's a little different.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let her man
I
speak
think
to that.
I
'cause
think I'm
she
in
left out the
between.
car.
I mean to cut you off, Charles, but you don't never talk.
But I talk about cracking people over the head.
No,
You don't
good shit.
listen.
Go ahead, go
I'm
ahead.
just saying. I think like I'm kind of more in between because it's been a time where I have been discreet, and there's been a time when I didn't popped off.
Mhm.
But it's been more times I've been discreet because I know I can be extremely jealous, and I know that's my insecurity. I ain't got a problem with that. As a man, if you can't.
But what are your insecurities though?
It's just that I feel like because I've done so much wrong to women that it's gonna come back.
Okay, so are you?
And like I
insecure
would
now?
cheat before a girl cheat just in case she cheated on me.
So you say,
that was-
I got you first, bitch.
Yeah, I
yours
got you
is
first,
di-
bitch.
Yours
All
is
right,
different
cheat,
from
bitch.
mine. See, for
That's
me,
my
I
bitch,
feel
yeah.
like I'm just straight up
Yeah.
like possessive. Remember we was talking about that earlier, the negativity part of that. But I feel like I'm possessive.
What you mean by what you mean like what?
So like if I have my man or whatever,
Mhm.
and it's some girl like on his face laughing, and he got the nerve to be entertaining, like laughing with
too,
her
huh?
about some shit that ain't about nothing.
Get
Like
that
he give
shit
me
too
some
much.
bullshit.
Right, it is bullshit.
And I'm just sitting there looking at them like,
He-
man, y'all
he
laughing
definitely
real
a
hard
Scorpio.
about.
If he laughing, he
y'all talking
definitely a
about-
Scorpio.
I think that's a Scorpio.
And y'all
thing.
not talking about
Scorpio
nothing.
thing?
Oh, yeah,
I think
yeah,
so,
that is.
because
That
me
is.
personally, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I'm not insecure because when it comes down to certain things,
But you do have some insecurity.
No, insecure
Yeah.
when it comes to relationship.
yeah, like in general, I don't have insecurities.
Okay.
Because for me, it's kind of just like
I would
whatever's
disagree
going
with
to
that.
happen.
Yeah, I
Whatever's
have
going to
to
happen is
disagree
going to
as
happen.
well. You might not be telling us, but
No.
But there's nothing wrong with
You
that.
can ask,
Yeah.
ask them when you get back.
as
to the car.
humans that are imperfect,
Yeah,
we're gonna be.
we're gonna have some
insecure about
insecurities.
something.
Here's the thing, though.
Okay,
Here's the
I'm
opposite side of
I
that.
hear you.
Is that when you understand the fact that certain things are going to happen, regardless of if you have control of it or not, it's going to happen. I cannot control another individual.
That don't stop the way you feel, though.
So
Right.
it
You're
stops,
right, though.
It stops
It
the
don't
way
stop
that
the way
I
you
feel.
feel.
That's like you
because-
saying like, okay, we gotta use oxygen for air.
Right. So here's the thing.
Okay.
The thing is like this. I don't have insecurities because you're going to be you at the end of the day.
Mhm.
I expect for you to be you. Now, if you go and decide to do something based off of how you feel, it's not based off of me.
Right.
Because I know I'm not cheating. I'm not
Right.
doing anything. If you ask a question, I'm more so involved in the fact of, okay, well, let me understand where you're coming from. So at that point, if you do something, it's on you. It's not on me. So I can't hold any insecurities the fact that if you go talk to somebody else. If we in a bar and you go talk to somebody else, they come down to a point to where it's just kind of just like that point of like, you choose to do that,
Man.
that's on you. Now.
Y'all are so
Here-
deep. I did not fucking think like this at y'all age.
Here's the thing, though.
I was
But-
such
Hey,
a
they
fucking,
are. They
when
are.
when
I
I'm
am
drunk,
such a fucking
it's a different
savage, bro.
It's a different story.
Man.
We leaving.
Now just imagine if I thought like that. I was such a fucking
Man, trust me,
savage.
thinking like this comes with burdens. You can't enjoy life because everything is a whole fucking thought process.
Aw.
It's like
Aw.
it's
It's been like that for me forever.
it's like a millionaire that's been through like so much shit,
Mhm.
and you just see the millionaire side. It's kind of like,
No,
oh,
no, wait. No, sit outside. Sit outside.
wait. She interrupted the studio experience. Shit.
Damn. All right. Well, let me get one more question while both of you guys are here.
No.
One more.
We doing hard in this bitch.
We're going hard, huh? Act up. Way to go, act up. Y'all did y'all thing. Y'all did y'all. And something real
Next time
nice.
this gonna bite ass. You don't need her.
maybe
I got you.
You huh?
All right. Something
I
real
don't
nice.
appreciate
Of course.
Something real easy. Something real easy.
I know.
Hold
Hold
on. Or should I just ask this? No, I might save that one. Relationship deal breakers. Something real easy.
Oh shit.
Relationship deal breakers. Something real.
Don't have her nails all the way done. Don't be having like all these goddamn nails done and then one fucking broke.
The chip.
Don't do that shit, bro.
Maybe it broke today and I'm going to get it done tomorrow.
Underneath.
Okay.
They break.
Or the chip fingernail.
Hey, what DB said?
Chip
Don't have
polish is a no-go.
Like Gina did on the Fresh Prince. Here,
Oh, yeah.
here.
Nah,
Here. Take that shit out.
First off, let's
Take that shit out,
First
girl.
of all-
Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm right.
First of all, let's be clear. I'm big on, let's not talk about something we don't know a lot about. Those are press-ons. These right here, baby, you can't flick these off.
I know. I'm joking.
Let them know, sis. Say
You
you
can't
right.
flick these
Joke, man.
off.
That's a razor.
You ruined
Wow,
my
they
damn joke.
look. Yeah, they look. Wow.
You can't flick these
You
off.
see your
He said,
nails?
wow.
Watch your neck.
How much it
Dang,
cost?
mine's the
They
same
cute
thing.
or whatever.
You can't flick these off, boo.
Okay.
So if one of these break, it's gonna be maybe three business days before we get to the nail shop. Just depends, especially with women with a
Love
job.
you,
No, you ain't
We
ass.
can't just go run to the nail shop. But I respect that. A woman's personal appearance. Let's make it more like that.
Yeah. I'm no disrespect. I'm infatuated with
Woman that keep it
women's
real.
nails because when my first girlfriend ever, she would put my initials on her nails. That shit,
That's
shit,
love.
like I was like,
Love.
yo, that shit was so dope.
Really, you was laying it down like that? The initials on the nail?
Would you put her
Yes.
initials
Damn.
on you somewhere?
No, I was like, what in the 8th, 9th grade?
You was laying it down like that?
I
But you
wasn't
see
fucking
how he
then.
couldn't
I
answer
was my
the
virginity. I
question.
was 18.
But you see, he still didn't answer the question. I
No, I wasn't fucking. No, I wasn't doing. I just yeah. No, I wasn't. I didn't know
We
I
lost
was
our shit
18,
late.
no.
Man, he's such a good guy. Why
I
was
want to talk.
on my
I
nails?
think one day, this is sidebar, but
Mhm.
I really think whether it's at Truckcast or AXA, but I really think a great topic, guys, would be, and I don't know if y'all probably covered it already, would be about partners, like one feeling the other one more, because sometimes I feel like people don't really talk about
They
that.
don't.
Like,
They
do
don't.
people really feel like, damn, I love my husband more than he loves me?
Yes.
Or
It
he
happens
loves,
in every
he
relationship.
loves the woman more than she really feeling
Right.
him.
Right.
Like, I really feel like that's a
I mean, you can
conversation
break it
that's
down
not
to
My
something
had.
toxic father,
Go ahead.
which I love to death, he's gone. He told me you find somebody that love you more than
I've
you
heard
love
that
them.
too. You need
My
to
dad
find
told me
somebody.
that.
You need to be with someone
My
who
dad
loves
told
you
me
more.
that. He said, if she don't love
I've
your
heard
dirty
that.
ass draws, you need to move your ass around. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And see, our moms taught us the same thing.
Yeah.
And for me,
Wait, say it again.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
was
go ahead.
saying that most of our moms taught us the same thing. Like if the man not like really into your shit, like I will honest to God say, every man that I've been with was like my shit.
Did he make that face?
Like it don't matter. You made the face was showing like just
gruff for
what,
crying.
showing up to my job. It just don't even matter.
So, sis,
I
okay,
said it's my
so
blood.
you're saying that every man that you were with, you feel like you wait. Do the face again.
You feel like-
Oh my god!
You know what dogs do when they sniff it? They smell something that smell good.
Oh man.
So okay,
I
so
ain't
what
gonna
you're
work
saying,
tomorrow.
I get what you said.
so sis, what you're saying is every guy that you've ever been with, he been pretty much all up your ass, like way more than you was up his.
And
man.
and if he didn't do it the first time, he's spinning the block and doing it now.
Ooh.
Oh,
So
no.
Way to go,
He ain't
sis.
understand the first time, but that's what you're supposed to do.
Hey, it ain't nothing like that. It ain't nothing like that comeback rejection, girl.
That's the episode.
Damn, she don't want me. I gotta go harder.
No, anybody should want me. Like, okay, I lost. But all of a sudden, you doing you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I do me. And all of a sudden, they come back like,
Yeah, it's something to that.
Another.
Hold on, wait. We get off topic.
Okay.
We missing Humvee's topic. So, sis, it's on you now. What's a relationship deal breaker? That was Humvee's topic. Let's stay on topic.
there you go.
Is it on me?
There you
or-
go.
It's on you because DB answered.
They gonna charge you something.
Humpy, was that Humpy? What you was about to say?
Oh no, go ahead.
Okay. So I would have to be, if we keeping it. I know we not on our show, sis, but can we keep it real?
Yes, let's keep it
And
running,
raw,
please,
and raw.
please.
Okay. And relatable. So that's our thing. We
If
keep
you
it
ain't
real,
6'5".
relatable. So a relationship
Grab the L.
deal. No, let's be real. When I say let's be real, because if I was up here and I was like, cheating is a deal breaker, like
That's
how
bullshit.
everybody says,
That's bullshit.
I'm gonna have to now say
That's
that
bullshit.
is bullshit.
If that pussy
And
fire,
my
right?
relationship, when on that song, it's like that pussy fire, you ain't gonna never leave, nigga.
But I'm gonna cuss you out, motherfucker.
But okay, I will. So
Nigga, 5 push how you doing push-ups in the
I
middle
have
of
to
our
say, now I
It wasn't me.
understand.
I seen
Granted, I am not married. I'm not married, so I can't speak as a married person would.
Okay.
But what I can say is that I can now relate to when married people do say cheating ain't just always a deal breaker, because there has been cheating on both sides in my relationship, and you know, we were able to work past that. Now, was it easy? Is it easy? Whatever the case may be, that's
No, it's
another
not.
conversation for another day.
I don't.
However,
I'm
Quiet
glad
over
to
here in this corner.
however, the reason why I say I want to keep it real is
Oh, you been
because,
married?
hey, no, but listen, I will say repetitive cheating
Oh yeah,
is
that's
a
that's a
different
problem.
conversation.
Yeah, definitely
But
a problem.
a habitual cheater is something that's
What
completely
he done,
different. But because y'all listen.
Yeah.
We listen.
This our
to
show.
what I'm saying.
This our show, Ashley. We can talk.
This ain't China show.
We listen
No,
to
but
you.
look.
Me
You are
and
being
you
talking.
talking. We not talking.
But
We
it's
That is so rude.
It sound related.
Sorry, Ashley. We sorry. We sorry, Ashley.
That is so
We sorry,
rude.
Ashley. Happy birthday.
Thank you. I was just about to say my birthday Monday.
I knew you was finna say it. That's how we are. That's how we are.
Yeah, we are.
I'm the type. I don't want to recognize my own birthday. I want other people to recognize my birthday.
And I did.
Like,
you know I did.
But for real, this is on some real shit.
Look, y'all, listen to her.
I'm having a moment
This
right
is
now.
on some real shit.
The IG post wasn't.
Listen. So look, y'all, this is on some real shit. Everybody, and I can speak to this because I was that same female toasting it up in the club, telling everybody, if a nigga cheat on me, bitch, I'm gone.
Yeah,
Okay, one and done.
Everybody.
Period. And when I met somebody that I really was in love with, when they, now granted, and I cheated first, right, baby?
Scandalous.
Okay, I cheated first. And so when he cheated, my Scorpio, when he cheated on me, it wasn't a situation like, oh, well, I cheated first, so that's why I'm not leaving. But I feel like people need to, for one, just stop talking about what you not gonna do because you haven't experienced certain, you know what I'm saying, certain
Emotions,
things.
right,
Yeah, certain
right.
emotions and certain experiences. Because then what happens is, now that we getting older, you start to look like an ass when you like, oh, I'm one and done. I'm out the gate. And then it's like, okay, people gonna really be holding you to like, okay, well, you just said if a nigga cheat on you, you gone.
But what?
Call me Donkey Jack. God damn.
But what are Scorpios?
Jack.
What is our number one trait? We are revengeful.
Donkey Jack.
We gonna sting you
Y'all
the fuck back.
And that's why I'm gone.
Yes.
That's why I'm gone, because I
We
feel
want
myself.
revenge.
I know myself, and I'm like, I ain't good enough to be like, okay, let's repair everything, and you've done that now. We don't have to do anything.
You're gonna
else.
want to get
Let's
revenge.
just move forward, and that's why I'm gone. That's why I'm gone at the first time. Like, if we got to a point now, When we feel like, oh well, let's just keep touching toes, or we gonna go this way. If we gotta do that, then just go do.
Yeah.
Just go do full-heartedly without trying to
What's
hold
your
on to
birthday?
me. And now I'm on the 4th, November 4th. Yeah.
Okay, so now you're
cool.
just
Yeah,
saying,
like
you're
an
saying,
October
you said
Scorpio.
let's go, you said let's go wholeheartedly. So you're saying that if your husband cheated on you, you're saying that you're going to divorce him if you find out that he cheated on
No, you're
you.
not.
You're going
You
to
don't think I am?
divorce him? Hell no. It depends on the scenario. Like
Have
I
you ever
said,
been married before?
One,
No, I haven't.
she's never been married.
Okay.
But that's what I'm
Has
saying.
anybody been
so,
married in this church before?
I've never been married.
I'm
And
the
he's
only
never
one.
been married either.
I can't spell married.
I'm the only one that's been married. M-A-R-R.
I can't spell married, but in my last relationship, the
What?
guy didn't.
Yes, you can. You can speak.
Well, you said he said can't nobody spell married.
Honestly, look, not to be
In my last relationship, I did not.
No, sis.
He did not cheat,
Sis,
but he decided to start going out and hanging out with people real late at night. Supposedly
Sis.
he never had sex with them, but he out hanging out with him and shit. To me, that was a violation
That's
of
a red
what we
flag.
set up.
Definitely.
That was a motherfucker. And guess what? We broke up right after
Okay,
that shit.
okay,
Because
okay.
I said I did to you, right? I decided to not make an ass and go, huh, okay. Let's breathe. Let's try to work the fuck through this and see what will come of it. I'ma totally just act like, I'ma take maybe 3 to 5 business days.
I had a friend for
really
you, but I
deal
ain't
with
doing
the
that to him.
emotions. So I cannot treat you like a criminal in this house because we
She gonna
live
break that
together.
thing
So I'm
down.
like, I don't want to hold it against you, right? Because what's the point of that if I'm gonna hold it against you and we can't move forward? So I'm like, my business, okay, I dealt with it. I felt like I did professionally, and then I'm like, okay, we can get back in the sack and go do fun shit together. But it was never right after that. It was never right after that. I couldn't even look at him
Might have
after a
been on you,
while.
though.
Wait,
And that's
hold
what
on.
I said. It's how
I
I'm
got a
set
question.
up. I couldn't even look at him and be like,
Yeah, we
No,
all
wait,
sit up
I have a question.
We all sit up different.
Because I want to understand.
don't say y'all
right?
because
No.
she's different,
Because
remember?
I know.
No, I said we all
I'm
set
asking for
up
clarity.
different.
So you're saying your partner broke a violation. They stayed out. You to the day don't know what they did, where they was at, what they was doing. So you're saying because you didn't find out what they were doing, in that case, you're like, okay, well, since I didn't know what they were technically doing,
And who does that
then
sound
I'm
like?
gonna stay with this person or try to kumbaya after 3 to 5 business days because I never really found out. Because I feel like anybody, that's kind of like me personally. I feel like if anybody could just be like, oh, okay, well, shit, I ain't gonna know what you don't know don't
Won't
hurt
hurt
you.
you.
Yeah,
Bullshit.
it's like, okay, so
bullshit.
if we want to all kind of put a blindfold on, like, well, shit,
That's
he
bullshit.
went out, because I know, and this is where
He told me he was out, but never
but
told me
no,
who he
but
was
hold on,
with.
but this is where the difference is, because if a motherfucker tells me straight up, oh, well, I ain't gonna tell you who I was with and what I was doing, now that's when it comes to a deal breaker for me.
Yeah.
Some women
Why
can
even
turn
talk
a
like
blind eye and say, well, cool, he ain't gonna tell me where he was at and what he was doing, and I'm gonna be cool with that. I'm not that type of woman. I'm going to press. I'm going to ask questions, and if I don't get answers, and if the answers don't align and connect the dots, he will tell
Be
you.
like, this don't sit
Yeah.
right with me.
He will tell you, cause
This
some,
don't sit right
but
with
I
me.
don't knock those women, cause some women, I've met women that's like, well, girl,
Before
I mean,
we
I
leave
didn't
the show
catch him
tonight.
cheating. I didn't catch him doing it.
Right.
And some women gonna be
I
like,
like that.
I mean, yeah,
They
cause
be
that's
saying that
real.
shit.
Some women are
They
like,
be saying
well, I'm
that
gonna
shit.
say
line
it.
to it
But
though.
it's
Oh, that shit helped me out a lot of times.
If
I
I'm
didn't
be
catch
pressing you like a criminal, then what's the point of that too?
Well,
If
how
I'm
old
pressing
y'all?
you just so
That's
I
true.
can stay around.
Oh, but
That's
y'all would have made
30.
me at 31.
That's true.
Oh,
Because I
fuck.
can respect
God.
no, but hear this out.
Either way,
I
don't
can
do it.
respect the man.
Just don't do
I
it.
can respect you more if you can man up and tell me what the fuck you did. But if you finna sit up here and try to play me like a fool and think I'm stupid and you think I'm finna turn over and be like, well, I mean, I never really found out the truth where he was at till 4 a.m. in the morning. He never really told me.
You're not
now,
gonna find
I-
that now.
like, no, but I'm
Yeah, she
saying
will.
like,
She got it. She got it.
No, because we had the type of
but
conversations
Oh, yeah,
to where
yeah.
I'm like, look, if this is where you want to be, you're going to tell me where you were at and why you were there, and we going to handle this like adults, and I'm going to make a decision if I want to stay with you or not.
Right.
That's, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, don't sit up here and try to, like, we too grown to be sitting up here. It's like, obviously, you was doing some shit you ain't had no business doing. So you might as well come clean about where the fuck you was at. That's not out your...
and you did say that you wanted...
No, real story.
No, I'm talking about, you said in there, you said you wanted to get the issue over
resolved
with. Like,
immediately.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's how you
She
Conflict resolution. That is a big thing in a relationship. You gotta be able to resolve the conflict.
Absolutely. I'm the type of person that's kind of just like, when it comes down to me, if I don't see something, the way that I look at it is, it's gonna come up later on, and I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And I don't worry about shit.
What is it? What did you have?
He's like, what you do in the dark don't come to the light. He that type of person.
That's how I am.
If her kneecap shake in the middle of the night, she gonna wake up and say,
I'm gonna ask
I don't
a
feel right
question.
about this.
Right.
You told me you was at Bombshells and you wound up at 5015.
First of all, bitch, what's
That's
going at
me.
Bombshells, bitch?
I'm a very analytical motherfucker, and I appreciate him because he accepts me for me. Like, I'm the type of person where everything has to make sense. So I'm the type of person where I'm like,
Baby, you a Scorpio.
yeah. That's why I said
Everything
I'm a
gotta
true
make sense to
Scorpio
us.
by nature. Like, I'm not the type of person where, let me just wait to see what find out, or if I never knew if he cheated on me, I would not be able to be with him if he was never able to admit that he cheated on me. I can't go to sleep knowing I'm sleeping to a man who I still to this very day on blah 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 date don't know where he was at and who he was with.
Okay,
that's not me. But some people are like that.
Can I tell you my scenario? This is my real life scenario. This is what happened to me. I was dating a Virgo, Scorpio Virgo.
Yes, sir.
Most compatible.
What was it?
here.
What was
And
it?
I
No,
Was she in
Scorpios
September
and Virgos
or
are more
August?
compatible.
Say it again?
Most
Was she in
compatible.
September or August?
August 31st.
I'm a 30th, so that's
She was August 31st.
Oh,
So
shit.
she
Okay,
was
good.
Y'all connected.
she was
Yeah.
down. But
She
anyway,
told me
I'm gonna tell you about
to-
this. Okay, so I came in one night. We were having my boy Applebee's. You know how I was.
That's a trophy.
Not Applebee's.
That's a
2
trophy.
for 20, guys.
2 for $25.
They do the same shit.
I
I
told,
think they
hey,
might be
Aaron, I said,
2
if
for
I take you to
19.
Applebee's,
Applebee's.
We ain't airing this
Nah,
show.
don't
Fuck
take me to
that.
Applebee's, baby.
Anyway, no.
Yes,
We was at-
y'all
we was
go
at-
to the show.
we was at Applebee's, right? So I'm getting lit. You know, I just had a hard work week training. I got lit, and my ass came home, ate a sandwich on the couch.
Yeah.
I had a 2-story townhome, and I fell asleep on that.
It's nothing back there.
Fucking up.
We here.
I want y'all to hear my story because I want y'all to
birthday.
take on it,
Happy birthday.
ladies.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so I was asleep, and I fell asleep downstairs.
Yeah.
My door locked. I take them downstairs drunk. Fucked up, ate a sandwich, you know. I'm trying to be, you know.
Baby, you know how I feel about the
Man,
sandwich.
so
I know, baby.
late night. I like a hamburger,
Hey,
man.
I fuck with it.
It's like a hamburger out late at night. So I fell asleep downstairs. My girl upstairs asleep.
Yeah.
So I was like, I woke up. It's like 6:30 in the morning on the couch, drunk, sleep. After I ate the sandwich on my lap, I threw the sandwich away. Went upstairs, and my girl said, "You just not getting home?" I said, "No, I was downstairs
I was
asleep.
asleep. Yeah.
Downstairs sleep. I got home at fucking 11:30, drunk, sleep from Applebee's." And she was like,
It don't make sense.
"But nigga, it's 7 o'clock in the morning."
She got insecure.
Wow.
What? She was married to the motherfucker, bro. That shit fucked our relationship up, bro. But I was downstairs asleep in the living room.
How long was y'all together?
You went off script, that's why.
Yeah, true enough. I should have called.
I'm telling you,
Damn.
because
I ain't
remember we
think
was
of
talking
that,
about this
actually.
earlier about me paying attention to detail?
Yeah.
Everybody's different. Me specifically, I pay attention to the way your left foot crook when you walk. That's how I am. So the fact that you would have paused downstairs and slept, no, what?
Yeah.
Like if she noticed, like if a woman notices
At the
something,
same time.
No, nigga, it's called drunk sleep.
Exactly.
But I would have
At the same
noticed. That's what
time.
I'm just saying.
And the way I worked, I'd be working at 4 o'clock in the morning. To this day, I'd be working at 4 o'clock in the
But
morning.
no, but I do want to say something.
tomorrow-
Hold on,
tomorrow-
baby. I do want to
Go
say
ahead.
something when we're talking about, like sis says, she pays attention to detail.
Yeah,
and when
she
we
is. Scorpios
also,
do
but
that,
no,
though.
but listen, but when we
She
also
knows.
talk,
knock on the door.
but y'all, so let me show y'all how I operate.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Tell
tell
her
you
how you
true
do it.
story.
Then
Okay,
listen.
true
Tell her how
story.
you
No,
do it.
listen.
Kill her.
Listen, so Tilla here, okay? No, true story. He did something. Listen, he did something out of pattern. He's the type of man, which I appreciate, but he's the type of man when I
She
call.
done patterns.
No, listen. He's the type of man when I call, he answers. And if he does not answer, I immediately get a text like, this is why I'm not answering your call. So he explains to why he's not answering.
This is what he's chosen to do.
Right.
Oh,
But no, I'm
Okay,
gonna also
okay,
show.
okay.
I'm gonna follow me here.
go ahead.
So when he did cheat,
You need to chill, bro.
so no, but
You
listen.
need to chill in that man.
No, but listen. No,
That's a
no.
good nigga.
No.
bro.
No. We good. We
No.
great now.
Yeah,
we great
but
now.
listen,
This
'cause
is
we're-
experience. This is to
Yeah,
help
this
somebody
is
else.
experience. This
This
is
is
to
to
help
help
someone
somebody
else.
I'm getting
And
mad.
to really
I'm
help
getting
people
mad for him.
understand other perspectives. Other perspectives. So let me help y'all understand
Right.
something. Because when we talk about why I am the way that I am,
Okay.
so when he cheated, he completely denied it. So you know how some people are, you got those people that's like, well, I need proof. I need hard evidence. I can't break up with him if I ain't never seen it happen.
Some
You
people
wasn't
don't like
that.
But
that.
no, but listen.
I turned my fucking
No,
phone
no,
off.
listen, baby, let me finish.
Go ahead.
I did not have hard evidence. What I had was intuition. And when people try to sleep on that, it's like, don't sleep on your intuition, because
Especially
when
Scorpios.
my man does
Especially
not answer
Scorpios.
my call, and that is out of pattern for him. We didn't dated for 5 years, 4.5. At that time, it was maybe 4.5, 5 years. For 4.5 or 5 years, he had never missed a phone call without giving me an explanation for why he was missing my phone call. So that night, y'all, when he missed my phone call, guess what? Guess what the first thing that went through my head?
What's that?
I kid y'all not. I said, this nigga is cheating on me. I kid y'all not. Now, somebody else, if I told y'all this, let's just say if we were friends, baby, chill. But let's just say if we was friends at that time, y'all, and I called you up like, Humvee, this nigga cheating on me because he didn't answer my call. Y'all would probably think I'm tripping, right?
Yeah.
Y'all would be like, Ashley, how you know this nigga cheating on you? You ain't got no proof, no evidence, no nothing. But I'm telling you straight up,
Intuition
it's
is a
an
motherfucker.
intuition. I know
Intuition
this
is a
nigga
motherfucker.
cheating on me.
A gift and a
Guess
burden.
what? I called him up livid. I said, I'm done. Did I say that, baby? I literally said, I'm done. You didn't answer my call, because he called me back eventually.
Yeah.
And I said, we have nothing to talk about. I am done. He was like, baby, what you mean you didn't? I said, you didn't answer my call. I was going through a dead zone. You weren't going through no dead zone. You was doing some shit.
Wait, hold on. It's better there. Hold on. It did not happen like that.
Let him explain. Let him
It did not
explain.
happen
Give
like
him,
that.
give him some too.
you
Give him
called-
some
you
too.
called- You
Ash.
called my phone and you said, why didn't you
Look
answer
how
the
she
phone?
smiling. Look how
And
she
I said I was going
smiling.
through a dead zone. And he was like, you were not going through a dead zone. Why didn't you answer the phone? I said I was going through a dead zone.
I said, I
And
traveled
then-
from
and
San
then-
Antonio several
And
times.
then
Ain't
you
no
said-
dead zone.
So I was traveling with my partner.
Because he was coming from San Antonio.
I was traveling with my partner, and I came back by myself.
Okay.
So then she was like, I called him, and he said he
He was
already
at
made it back.
home.
And I don't know why it took you long enough, but it took y'all both
I
the
called
same
his
amount of
friend.
time.
I said, hey.
So
I
that's-
said, did you
that's
have
what
any
happened.
issues traveling back from San
She didn't-
Antonio?
she didn't say-
Is that a Scorpio?
She didn't say nothing until I got
We gonna
on
check
TV.
all boxes.
by a house. Once I got by a house, that's what it was.
But thank you. Okay, but no, at the end of the day, and that's
You
great.
see that?
That's all great now. But at the end of the day, I called the homeboy. I said, hey, was there any issues, any accidents, any da-da-da
escalated.
coming from San
Oh my
Antonio?
God.
He said, no, Ashley, I'm at
She's a
home.
keeper.
I'm cool. He's talking about she's a keeper.
She's a keeper.
Yeah,
I
I
guess.
said, was there any issues? He said, no, Ashley, what's wrong? I'm at home. I said, I'm going to call you later.
I said,
So then, no, I'm talking about when I called the
And
homeboy.
she just asking quality
This one.
assurance questions. Were there any
Yeah.
issues or any issues with the
QA,
vehicle?
Well, there,
QC
all
testing.
right, before I read this
It's your
motherfucker.
test flight.
Right.
This is your oil
Because
change.
look, I'm
I
not
think we have a great day.
yeah, so right.
Yes.
Okay, we're good there. So then when he's like, well, I was passing a dead zone. I said, I've traveled from San Antonio several times. Ain't no dead zones that's gonna last for 30 fucking minutes. Ain't no dead zones. Okay. So
That's a
now,
quickie.
at this point,
DB.
so but look, so at
Decent
now at this time, there's denial. But I felt so good in my intuition to where without any proof, without any admittance of doing what you had no business doing, I still ended my relationship. But that's what I'm saying is, going back to what we were discussing earlier, there's some people to where they say, I need proof to actually know that someone did something. But I feel like when it comes to your morals or your values or certain things, I'm the type of person, if you're not gonna keep it real with me, I can sense that. Like I'm big on energy. So when I called him, And he was just, it was not making sense. Logically, it wasn't making sense. So sure enough, I ended the relationship that night. I literally ended the relationship. I'm like, nah, we good. Cause that shit that you saying and that you doing, and he was doing the whole like, you tripping, you did it all.
Cause you was.
I ain't doing it. And granted,
That nigga loved you, man.
And I was not tripping. But sure enough, and I feel like this is why
fuck you on that show.
But
You tripping, ass.
Hey, no, but
that
hear
man
me
love
out.
you.
No, but hear me out, and babe, you can probably testify to this.
Wow.
Like
That's
Humpy,
real.
like, but like Humpy was like, well, she's a keeper. I feel like certain men have a certain level of respect for a woman that's gonna be like, okay, I know I can't bullshit her because.
Why you calling checking on me?
Because the reason why I say I know I can't bullshit her because when I ended the relationship, despite you doing all that you did, you called me back and I told you straight up when you showed up at my house. I said, if you not finna keep it a buck with me, all this huffing and puffing and yelling and cursing, all this stuff that you doing, we not finna do this if you not gonna keep it a buck.
That shit out, man.
And he finally came clean. I literally said straight up, I said, did you cheat on me? Let's keep it a buck.
What
I
he
said,
said,
did you
no,
cheat on me?
I didn't cheat on
And he
you.
admitted.
Okay, wait.
And
I
he
didn't
said,
cheat on
yes,
you.
I did.
I was riding down the street. A car hit me. Myself. Chill out. Let me tell a story.
No, he tried to take it to
The
the
car
grave.
hit me. My cell phone flew out the window. A coyote grabbed it, cracked it in
My
half.
dog ate it. Then that's a whole
And I
30
still-
And then I'm out here stranded in the middle of nowhere with no cell phone. I had to go make an Indian signal with a cover.
No, but we went through all
I got you,
of
bro. I got you.
But at the end of the day, I say all that to say is that I ended my relationship without having any hard evidence. Is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And come to find out, when he did come clean, it did give me a sense of peace within myself to know I was not tripping. I got cheated on without any evidence. You know what I'm saying? So I just say that to say to people, don't think you need evidence to be like, oh, well, I'm tripping. Because I feel like niggas will sometimes manipulate you and tell you tripping, you full of shit, I ain't do this, I ain't do that.
Oh, so
That's
only
the evidence
only
right
niggas
there.
do that right.
That's the evidence right there. Claims to
Time
psychosis.
out.
Them talking about you tripping.
Time out.
That's
She
the
knew I
evidence
was
right
cheating
there.
It's not,
when she
it's
kissed
not,
me.
It's
and-
not the fact that you're.
and
Hey,
tasted
stop
the
driving
hotel
shit, man.
soap.
It's not the fact that at all. When it come down to
Those
it,
two
at
do.
the same time, because like I said before,
was-
because men are not
You about to
emotional.
stab the shit out of me.
When
Some of
things
them are.
happen in a relationship,
Mm.
we don't know how to handle it. So if it boils up to a point, the number one thing we do, we go seek it somewhere else. So when it comes down to that, doesn't mean that it's right.
Hey man, can you say it again?
Say it again. Say it again.
Please say that shit again.
How old you, bro?
Me?
Yeah.
27.
God
But
damn, your daddy gave you some game.
For real.
But when it come down to it, you gotta understand, like, we don't think logically when it comes to emotional.
At all.
Like stability.
We don't have the ability.
We don't have the capacity
They never
to do it.
gave us that.
Exactly. That's why counseling is important now.
Devil's advocate. Who is they?
Who
Your
is that?
parents,
Black
your
men.
mother,
Okay.
your
Yeah,
grandfather, your
So say
grandkids.
that for
So,
the people that's
You a
watching.
man, you don't cry.
Exactly.
You telling me I can't accept
What-
my
what you do-
emotions?
what you do? You go
I'ma
to work,
delete them hoes.
You go to work, you take care of your family. That's all you're supposed
That's
to do.
all I do.
Come on now.
That's all you're supposed to do.
That's
So I have
Everything
no
else
emotions.
is no
My
limit.
emotions means nothing to me.
Exactly.
Not even to my own kids.
Exactly.
Okay.
If they do something, what happens? I'm gonna whoop their ass, put them in order. And then you grow older, and you see that, and you say, "Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna do that."
What's up, baby?
Well, hold on, wait, hold on, baby.
Let them talk. Let them talk.
So
Let it get this shit out.
when it comes out that way, what happens is you don't know how to deal with certain things because, like I said, when we was inside, we're a product of what we know
Right.
and our ignorance.
Right.
Now, what we're ignorant towards is how to handle certain situations. If I've never had somebody in a successful relationship, I've never seen it.
Boy, she falling in love with you right now. Keep talking.
I know
Come on
this.
now. Come on now.
Keep talking, boy.
Come on now.
She falling in love right more. You
If
talking.
I've never seen it, right? If I've never seen it, I don't know how to adapt to it. But as I go through the situation, now I know how to adapt to it.
Right.
Now I know what I can do and what I can't do. Also, there's certain things that women do as well, and not to a point to where it's like, okay, well, I don't want to understand you. I want to react based off of my emotions. And that doesn't help the situation. You have to understand that emotions is what you know. Physical is what
Well,
I know.
Come on now.
When it comes down to it, if you succeed in emotions, help me understand that, and that doesn't cause
I'm
me
gonna
to
call
cheat.
this bitch right now. Oh, sorry. No, go keep going.
Since
My
I've
bad.
never been homeless.
Think about that, bro. I have to physically
Yeah.
look like I'm okay.
Exactly. Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day. Every fucking day of my life. I
Right.
cannot be less than a man
I can't limp
to my
work.
woman, to
I
my
can't do none of that.
as an older man, because I'm
Right.
41,
Right.
and to my mom, to my son, to my son's mother. I don't even I'm not even fucking with her.
Right.
And now to my woman that I'm dating,
Right.
and to her children.
Right. Because
I
I
have
gotta
to-
lead. I gotta lead.
I gotta be a leader.
Exactly.
To all of
So
you.
therefore, your emotions mean jack shit.
Exactly.
When I say jack shit, nothing. Bro, this ain't even funny, bro.
No,
I
I
don't
know
even
what
want to
you're
laugh.
saying.
Like, this
Yeah,
don't,
yeah.
your emotions don't mean nothing, bro.
Garbage pill juice. That's what it is.
Like,
When it comes to emotion.
So therefore, nigga, I can remember vividly. This is my son's mother. Nigga, I lost a job. I'm like maybe like 23 years old. Nigga, this is my son's mother. We older now. I cried at the computer at my mom's house because I lost this job. And she sat there and she said, "You need to pick your goddamn self up and you need to get up." But I don't fault her for that, because that's what her father taught her, and that's what that's what generations taught us.
Even if
Nigga,
it
you
was
a man,
off
your
word.
emotions don't matter. That's
That's
a
it, yeah.
motherfucking lie. I tell my son every day, nigga, if you need to cry, let them
Cry.
tears flow.
Yes.
Yeah.
They don't make you not a man.
Exactly.
One of the most important things my father taught me on this deathbed, he said, "Son, I always told you boys don't cry. I always told you that shit." This nigga could barely breathe telling me this shit. What you gonna learn is that a man do. He said, "I can't teach you that. You gonna learn that boys don't cry, but you're gonna learn that a man does." That was the most realest shit. I was like, what? That shit don't make no fucking, you young, that shit don't make no
Right.
sense.
Right.
But nigga, I can remember vividly in myself, nigga, me fighting with my baby mom about me seeing my son. I can't see this nigga. Nigga, I'm in my mama room crying
Yeah.
because I can't see my son. But I didn't let nobody know. I had to hide that shit because my mama had told me also that boys don't cry. In my mind, I still was a boy.
Right.
I ain't know I was evolving into a man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, bro, you gotta sit here and they be denying our emotions to so much. Stop denying a man's fucking emotion because that nigga cries for you. That don't make him fucking weak.
Right.
Right.
Stop telling that man he weak because he cry for you, because he wants you.
Right.
Stop telling that shit, man. That is the most disrespectful shit to your man you can do. Accept his feelings. If he say, "Man, you make me feel sad because I call you, you don't answer. I want to talk to my girl at lunchtime."
100%.
Don't deny that man his feelings. You're the one that want to make my day better. I want to talk to my woman. Even if you say, "What's up, baby?" "Yeah, I'm here. These motherfuckers here." And we talk. I just want to hear your voice. Because I know what I'm in love with, what I'm involved with, what makes me feel better. I just want to hear your voice. Let me have that shit with you real quick for 6 minutes.
God damn,
And
come
you
on,
can have the other motherfucking 24 minutes of your lunch break.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? That's all a nigga wants sometimes. And I'm not saying women are wrong, because y'all taught to
know
be.
no better.
They don't know no better.
Right.
They know better.
We're not wrong for
Damn, I
that.
didn't-
We are psychologically fucked up,
Yeah.
and we gotta learn. We gotta break these generation curses, right?
100%.
Right. We gotta break this shit right now, y'all.
Yeah.
Right. We gotta start breaking this shit. Women start supporting your man in whatever emotion he has.
Come on now.
Just because he's a man don't mean he can't be a
He can't have
sensitive.
fucking feelings, bro.
Come on,
Right.
bro.
Right.
Come
Or like his
on,
feelings
bro.
don't matter.
Because it's like this. It's kind of like, for example, for women, they say if you get a wax, right, and you get your hair waxed, you start sweating more from other places.
Right.
Exactly with men. If you don't
That
know
boy,
how to
that
do
boy,
something,
that man.
come on.
How
That boy,
How
that
you?
To
man.
himself.
How you?
Hey, man. Hey, bro.
You start dealing with it in other ways. You don't know how to deal with it. It
Yeah.
gotta come out some way.
Talk, baby. Talk.
Yeah.
See,
Hey, man.
But it gotta come out some way. So the way that
I
you
don't
know how
want
to
this
do it
shit to
is
end.
DB
it's
took
kind
us
of
to
just
church real quick.
getting the fuck out of it.
Because I've been denying my feelings so much, dog.
Right.
That I had to. I can remember,
Nah,
like,
we
literally
here with
sitting in my
you.
mom's. In my mom, I'm living with my mom. I'm fucking 26 years old, living with my mom. Nigga, I had to go get my son, take him to his mom, because I was like, I want him with nothing. No, you have him not. I said, all right. We was fighting then. I don't deny her for her immaturity at the time, and I recognized my immaturity at that time. Nigga, I sat in my room, nigga, I must have cried so hard.
Snot bubbles and tears.
Nigga.
I'm telling you.
And nigga, I think my mama heard me. She said, there. And I said, yo. I became a man that fast. Yo. I said, shit, what? I said, I'm watching the game. Nigga, I'm in that bitch, bullhorn. And like,
but wait. What you just said, the fact that when it comes to emotions, we gotta lie about that shit. We gotta lie about it.
I threw a cape on that fucking fag.
Exactly.
I didn't even want to say it because I know he was gonna respect it.
Ooh,
I got to throw a cape on that
But
fag.
just imagine how cut up and caught up your mama must have been to not be able to entice.
But can we blame them for that?
No.
Can we blame them for
but
that?
I'm just
We
saying,
cannot.
like, imagine
It's
that.
not- we had to start
'Cause people
recognizing
always
now
saying
it's
women are
societal
so
oppression.
emotional.
Exactly.
Like, apparently,
But what is it? What is it?
wasn't able to
Societal
communicate.
oppression.
Yeah, she wasn't
That's
even
what it is.
able to communicate her own emotion by hearing you cry.
Yeah.
It was more of a like, oh,
What the
nah,
fuck is wrong with
shut
you?
this down.
Right.
Yeah.
So I have a question. while we're
Oh, what she
speaking
said?
on
She
this.
said, "Dear girl, you okay?" But I think she would have said, "Dear girl, you crying."
Yeah.
But she was like, "Dear, you okay?"
You said something
like, no, I'm
important. I wanted to ask a question for the guys, y'all, because my mind just kind of started like really piecing a lot of stuff together when you said you became a man that fast. And you had to kind of mask, right? Like you put on this temporary mask. Like you said, I was literally in there boo-hooing, but the minute that she asked me that question, I like lied and was like, "What's up?"
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So it kind of made me think like back to the scenario when we were talking about cheating and stuff, and it's kind of like I feel like as women and that's in a relationship with our man wants to be like our hero, our knight in shining armor. It's like that's the best man on earth, like the best boyfriend, best husband, whatever, right? Like he can't do no wrong to disappoint his woman, right? So then it's like in that moment when you actually falling short and then you're not giving that level of grace or whatever. My question to y'all is like, sometimes is that why you kind of like may lie or you may kind of mask like the truth or omit the truth of what happens because like initially when I asked my man about cheating, he masked it, right? Like he lied and was like, nah, like I didn't do that, I didn't but then once waters had settled and stuff like that, then he was more level-headed and was like, all right, let me really come clean and tell her what really happened.
Let me say this real quick, and I'll let it go. So I got one of my best friends' name is Ken.
What's his name?
Shout out Ken.
Ken.
Hey Ken.
He comes from understanding.
If it was a blade, you'd be dead.
But he comes from understanding things because his grandparents have been together for forever. So with his grandparents been together for forever, he understands how to handle a relationship.
Man, because he was around his grandpa.
He was around that.
He was around
Now,
man.
That's a beautiful thing.
Exactly.
Together.
Beautiful thing.
When you don't,
and I didn't even know that.
And I'm not even talking about being together like standing each other for years. I'm talking about being together and being in love. Like I love you, you love me.
Real love.
Yeah.
In one household.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
You know that. You know that.
Yeah,
So
I know.
when it comes down to it, understanding the dynamics
I
of
admire you for that.
versus somebody who doesn't know that, it's two totally different people. So you can't expect every man to be like that if you've only encountered one man like that in their life.
Or if you never encountered it at all.
Yeah.
I can't expect
A lot of them,
Man, we don't encounter
You don't
that
have
shit.
to. You don't have to expect it, but you can have a standard. Like for Ken, for instance, Ken is used to that. So if he meets a woman, it's like, hey, look, this how I was
this is
raised.
going on. Yeah.
Right.
So whether you bring it in or not, this is what my standard is.
Right.
So I understand some stuff, but Ken, I speak for I think the man on that part. He don't have to waver from what he was brought up with,
He got
which is
some
a
standards.
healthy.
Right.
You know
how to
Two-parent
communicate.
all
you
that,
shouldn't
whatever,
have to waver
you know?
from him because it's like, oh, excuse me,
that's
she don't know
deep.
what to do. So, well, let me just back down from what I know. That's your standard.
But
Like you gotta say true. That's
But
you gotta stand true to yourself. But
even
when we talk about
even with that standard, it's kind of just like sometimes you settle because it's kind of just like I seen my granny do this, I seen her do that, whatever case. I seen my grandfather do this, I seen him do that, whatever case is. Then it's like, okay, well, you know what? I can hope So you
That
have that
potential,
hope. Yeah, the
everybody-
potential.
And that's for that. Are you speaking for a man?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So I'm saying from
He's
a
speaking
man's
that shit,
standpoint.
No. I'm saying that because women,
woman's spitting on, right.
even if women grew up in a single parent home or whatever,
Right.
they still want that fairy tale ending.
But that's
Which
our
is
emotion.
a man and a
emotion.
woman,
Right.
Together.
Yes,
Right.
One
Well,
household.
And
Yes.
everybody,
Right.
you want.
I didn't want that at the beginning because
Mm-hmm.
I felt like that the things that I saw from my parents, I won't get into. It wasn't healthy.
Yeah.
Right.
I was like, I don't want that.
Right.
Ooh.
I don't
And
want
You
that.
looked at the situation and said, y'all are showing me what I
Not
don't
to-
want.
I
But-
see two
but-
people together, but
That's not what I
But
want.
it's a thing. It's
Ooh,
kind of
that's
just like
deep.
that's not what I want, but I'm gonna stay away from. It's not a situation.
Well, I didn't
where,
think like that. I wasn't that deep into it. I just know that I didn't want that.
You didn't want that.
But,
I didn't want that.
You also said that
I don't
you
want to
didn't
have to throw a chair across the room at you.
Right,
Ooh,
but you also said
I didn't want that.
that you
I
didn't
feel
want
that,
somebody
man.
you weren't ready for a relationship. At the
I was
beginning.
that
Right,
shit-
that's
that. Wow.
because you were
I thought I
scared.
just told you that.
Man, that hits home for me.
That kind of
That hit home for me because it
I
was
think
a
that hit home for
situation.
everybody.
Yeah, it hit
Yeah.
home for me personally because
You
I
can't
feel
say
like
that.
it's a situation where sometimes I feel like in our day and age or our generation, because like we said, we're creating these platforms to where we want to help educate and heal and like give people different perspectives to really look at things from a different situation. But I feel like, for example, somebody can look at a situation. You got some people that's like, well, shit, that's just the way I am. Didn't nobody show me
But
this?
that's-
Didn't nobody show
hey,
me
I ain't
this?
gonna lie to
No,
you.
That's
I was
not
like-
right.
I was like that.
he
at
was.
first.
He
I
was
like
like
that at
that.
first.
No, when we first got
I was like, you
together.
don't have to accept me for me. I don't give a fuck
No,
what you talking
and
about.
he didn't say that straight up. No, he didn't say
In
that
the-
straight
in the
up.
sense-
But
See, he didn't say that straight up.
no, for real.
He didn't know how to say it.
No,
He didn't know
but
how
let
to
me
say it.
tell y'all what
Right,
he
right,
did
right,
say.
right.
to him it sounded healthy at the time. Like,
Yeah,
this is what it
yeah.
is.
No,
It's like,
the way he would transition, it was like, well, I was never shown this or I never seen that, and then I would be the
So
one.
since
in the
he ain't seen it,
background.
it's not right.
Right, but see, in me in the background, I would look at him again when we talk about how we perceive a man and all of these things. I would look at him as like, okay, well, you your own person now. You grown. Like, just because you ain't seen it, you be the difference.
That shit remind me of,
Like,
I was talking to a chick. She was like, oh, me and my family sit down and we all had to have dinner around the table. I said, y'all do that corny ass shit? She was like, what?
But also,
Like that shit didn't right.
Yeah,
I said, y'all sit around the table on a Sunday and talk. That's some corny ass shit. She was like, what?
Man, that shit is so beautiful.
but here's the
She said,
thing.
nigga, what? She
and
said,
I'm
that motherfucker cut me off. She cut me off.
said,
I might have been, I might have
red
been,
flag,
I might have been,
I know y'all backing up in the garden. Be like,
I was in high school. That was in high school. Cause I'm like, I said, that's some corny.
he got something against
That
soul
shit
food
corny.
Sunday. Can't get with him.
Man, that motherfucker cut me the fuck out. I ain't talked to that girl till this day.
But
I ain't talked to that girl.
but here's the thing. Here's the thing though.
For real.
When you don't know how to fully communicate, right? And your woman doesn't know how to fully communicate, but she's looking for you to lead the communication and change. It's a lot.
Hard.
It's hard as fuck because she's not
the blind leading the blind.
Yeah, exactly. 'Cause she's not saying
That was us.
She's not saying like I'm looking for you to lead how to fix the situation.
We was
It's just-
both. We was in that motherfucker
Yeah.
like,
What's that
why
motherfucker
the fuck
like?
you go that way?
And this and
So I said, hold hands.
exactly.
The crazy part is,
And I'm hearing bullshit in my ear all the. Why the fuck you doing it? Why the fuck you doing
in
it?
this whole
I'm trying to
2-hour
lead this
show
shit.
that we
Yeah.
had, this is the first time somebody said communication.
And what?
Really?
In this whole 2-hour show. This is the first time somebody said communication.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna
The
lie,
word
I'm saving
communicate,
this
that-
live because
yeah,
this was so therapeutic. Like,
Definitely.
this was definitely therapeutic.
2 hours.
I ain't trying to say.
Hey, we might need to come.
I ain't trying to say that.
We might need to make a podcast together.
This might
bro.
need to be a monthly thing with
Yeah.
Active
I like that.
Podcast.
Yeah.
Revisit
Hey y'all, because
once a month.
because y'all we want to help y'all grow and y'all want to help us
Definitely,
more.
you guys are definitely helping us.
Hey.
That's dope. And our therapists that we have on our show would say, y'all having therapy every Tuesday. Remember?
Yeah.
Both of them said that.
Miss
Mary, was it Mary?
Mary Jo Rapini.
Mary
Yeah.
Jo Rapini, and
She was
then
on Fox 26.
the black guy,
Wow.
And what's the black lady that was on Fox 26? I forgot her name.
Angela.
Angela Jones.
Angela Jones. Yeah.
Miss Jones and the other lady.
Shout out to
But
y'all.
definitely.
Yeah.
No, I'm here for it, guys. And what I like about this, because one thing we cannot deny is that for us to carry this 2-hour conversation, like, and have so many laughs and just like real authentic moments, is that it's like a natural chemistry amongst all of us, right?
We must
And
care.
so-
We must care.
Yeah.
We actually care.
And that's something that is organic and it lacks in a lot of things, right? And so I'm just super humble, super grateful, as my sister would say. Super humble, super grateful to be in this space with us. And that's pretty much it. Thank y'all so much for having us.
Thank y'all.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. And thank God for Mentos.
Forever humble.
For Mentos.
Hey, so before we get out of here, go ahead and throw your information out there so you guys can follow.
Yes, guys. So I'm one half of Act Up Podcast. It's a very new podcast that my sister and I have created. We are not currently streaming right now, but you guys can definitely follow us at actup.podcast. And my personal Instagram, my name is Ashley, and my personal Instagram is Ash, ASH_Monet, MONET. So follow me. Thank you guys, and I will pass it off to my sister.
I'm the other wonderful half of Act Up Podcast. We're so happy and so grateful that we were invited to this space. Please follow my personal IG handle. That's at China, CHY, 2 N's and a Marina.
Yes. And shout out to my boyfriend, y'all, because he definitely brought some value.
What you say, Young
to
Tiller?
tonight. And
Tiller!
And his handle is Not Your Man.
Not your man. But no, thank you, baby. I do appreciate you being here. He was
I got a man.
He was really here to
You got a
support me,
what?
y'all, and I just want to give my man his flowers while he's here.
Shout
Tell
out to
him
the boy.
that I do. I
Definitely.
do
You did your
appreciate
thing,
my
That's dope,
man.
man.
I'm gonna change my
Do your
name
thing. Do your thing.
to Young Tiller.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Young Tiller. Hey, that was dope,
Now
man.
you gotta always
His
wear a
handle
trucker
is.
hat.
This is the dope man show. Hey, man, shout out to the ACT podcast.
ACT. Act Up Pod.
I like that. See how
ACT
they did that.
UP
Yeah.
Podcast.
Yeah.
Act Up Podcast. And you guys
Wow.
definitely act up for us,
UP.
for yourselves. Like, you brought out
Yeah.
some shit in both of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some dope shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
We gave what we were supposed to give.
I don't know,
It's
man.
giving.
You
I gave
It's
that.
giving season.
I don't think they was
It's giving
expecting us to deliver shit
No.
like
At
we
all.
did.
At all.
Looks can be
At all.
deceiving.
Hey.
Hey, shout out to Young Queen. Shout out to Young King in the backseat. Hey,
Definitely.
man. Hey, man. Y'all keep doing that shit. Y'all keep pushing.
And definitely.
Y'all keep pushing the podcasting forward, the community forward.
Yes.
And y'all continue to do whatever y'all need to do that you think will make everybody else better. No matter the color, no matter the skin, no matter the preference, the sexual preference, do whatever you need to do. Because me and Humvee here, we love what we do.
We do.
I love this shit. I do.
do.
I love conversation. So
And meet new people.
yes,
Yeah,
man.
definitely.
Constructive conversation. I love it. man.
Healthy dialogue.
Yes,
Healthy
man.
dialogue.
Cause we gotta continue to do this, man. God damn, what's this video soul?
Video
Yeah,
soul.
man, this shit dope, bro. This
All
shit
right,
is
man.
real.
So you know what? Definitely, we're gonna talk off camera and try to set something up so you guys can come back on. Definitely.
Yes,
Absolutely.
definitely.
This was long awaited, but much needed.
It
It
was
happened.
so-
It happened when it need to happen.
Yes,
right?
it did.
And that's what I be saying all the time.
Indeed.
That's why I be telling them.
I be tripping, bro.
I be telling the female, I be
That's
like,
my phone.
like
I'ma
we gonna
save it.
connect when we supposed to.
Yes.
And then one
tripping,
female
bro.
told me, or not. Like, all right, you know what?
Y'all.
Part 2 coming up.
Yes, sir.
Hey, it's the Truck Cast. It's your main man Humvee.
It's your boy DB.
Hey, we'll see you next time.
Peace. We love you. Last time that we checked, we love y'all.